Whoa! Welcome everybody to our 200 subscriber special video. How you doing, Steven?
200 subscribers?
Yes, sir.
That's a lot. That's more than I've ever had. Anyway.
That is 200 individual people, not including me and my 180 alt accounts.
Yeah, that is more than that. It's 180,000. Why don't you get that right?
Look, I'm just lazy. I forget to click the subscribe button. No, but in all seriousness, guys, thank you so much. This is our first actual subscriber special video. And I understand many YouTubers and things like that will put a video for maybe when they get 1,000 or when they get other numbers, but there are other YouTubers. We're this, and we are even appreciating even these numbers. So thank you very, very much. This show is very, very fun, even dealing with our long breaks. But we always come back and realize how fun this show is for us to actually do. Not to mention just to, at least for me, just to complete games. I'm going to turn my chair a little bit to look at you, but just complete games.
It's kind of weird you talking to the screen, not talking to me.
And, well, I don't usually look at you all the time anyway when we're recording. I'm focused on the game.
Well, yeah, but we're also focusing on the game. We're right now having a conversation.
Right, we're just talking. And I feel like most of the time I'm going to be looking at you. But let's explain what this is.
Okay.
So on the screen here, you're going to see every single game series we've done. What we're going to do.
There are 42 games for those of you who don't want to count.
I didn't even count that. So
I did.
Good on you, mate. 42, dang. So yeah, this is including one-offs and everything of that nature. And what we thought would be fun for our 200 subscriber special is to rank them in terms of if they are either iconic game casts, if you haven't seen this series, go watch it. It's one of our favorites. Pretty solid stuff, meaning it had some pretty good moments in there. Really, really fun stuff. We've enjoyed it. Honorable mention, the series itself, I think, was pretty all right.
It was decent.
Yeah, like if you didn't see it, it's okay. Meh. Maybe the game carried it. Maybe we were off our game.
Something. Yeah,
it's just you can miss
one of those that's I don't know. It's
probably
boring,
would never go back again.
There are good one-off things about it.
Yeah. And then I'm glad we're not playing this anymore.
Yeah, there's a couple of those.
Just things that were all right, we had our tough fun with it, but it's not coming back.
Yeah, we're not doing it. Or don't even ask because we're not doing it.
But yeah, and I figure we'll just go through this, have a little fun, talk about some of the experiences on these games and things of that nature. And
so how are we going to do this? Are we going to do it where we go from the very earliest, the first game, and go one game at a time? I'll go through the history of Gamecast, or are we going to do it randomly?
Pretty much in order. I figure we might as well just stick with the order. Other than when we get to the one-offs, it'll kind of jump around a little bit and then go back into order. So this, from here to...
He doesn't even know. Where is it? Where is it?
Wow. Yeah, to here. It would, and technically here too, I guess. Yeah. So from here to here is all kind of just one-offs that are just random parts, and then we'll go back to
in order of the games.
So we'll just talk about it then. And stuff like that. Okay. You might also notice at the end here we have Hollow Knight, Halo, and Sea of Stars. I'm not entirely sure exactly when this is going to be posted, but just in our preference of when we're recording this, we have finished Hollow Knight. We have recorded
right towards the end of Halo.
Pretty much to the end of Halo, and we're about to go back into Sea of Stars. Yeah. So we've done so much time in these games, and especially since we finished this one, that we figured it'd be weird not to include it. So we're going to just throw that on there.
Yep.
But I'd say let's just get started with the first ever game the Gamecast recorded, which was Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yo, brother got the stash for it.
Bro, looking. Like you. If y'all want to see what Josue looks like, that's him 20 years from now.
Bro! I'm going to be serving Slurpees at my local 7-Eleven.
Slurpees at my local
Let's get it.
Like a king should.
Ah, yes, this is the desert. We should be very akin to this, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Born and raised for all 23 years of my life. Oh.
Whoa. What? Insect crash more. No!
Runs over. Goodbye, guys. Have a good day. No!
Oh! I thought I had peas!
Wait. No!
He just reset again.
And so for those of you who have been watching this channel for some time, there was a pre-co-host before me, Steven, your beloved co-host, but there was one before who came and went. And His name was
Josue.
Josue. Honorable mention.
Cool.
Thank you
Yes.
for helping Jacob start this.
Exactly. Appreciate it. No, and as you'll see later, there's no bad blood between Josue and I. It's just that scheduling got complicated. He had other things going on. I had other things going on. And it just worked out eventually, as you'll see, with me and Steven. And then we just continued to carry the show on since then.
Yep.
But for a good bit, it was actually me and Josue. Now, if you see any of these games and you go back, at the very beginning of the Gamecast, there was no filter. There was no censoring or anything like that. So just be careful. If you do go back and watch some of these episodes, we are a little bit, I would say, more of a potty mouth.
It was when you were in your heathen years.
Heathen years, you know? And we definitely try to keep more things, definitely more family friendly going forward. And not like family friendly as in like, oh, hey kids, but definitely just like, you know,
anybody can watch it.
Exactly. Anyone can just sit and watch it. So if you go back to some of these earlier series, that is kind of more thrown out the window, and me and Josue are just kind of doing whatever we want.
Yeah, potty mouth galore.
But for the first series, these kinds of things are hard for me because, like, even if I did enjoy certain moments in the series, it's weird because I didn't enjoy the equipment that we had. And so I'll go back and I'll watch and I'll cringe and be like, it sounds so bad. But the series itself was fine. And I guess I don't really know how much you have to really say on this.
I didn't really much watch. Yeah, I can't even speak right now. I didn't watch much of the other early stuff, to be honest. When Jacob brought me on, it was because he needed to get a video out, and Josue just was unavailable. So So when I came on to the show, I had really no idea what you had actually done previously and stuff like that. You just came to me one day and say, "Hey, I need some help with this." It's like,
yeah,
okay, let's do this.
And then let's just record something. Yeah. So I guess with Super Mario Bros. 3, I'm gonna probably just put it in honorable mention. And as you know, it's like it's got some good moments in there. We were just trying to figure things out. I think we had some funny bits here and there. I do remember the little thing at the end where like we finally got to the boss, and I look over and Josue's just texting, and I'm like, "Hello," and that was a really funny moment.
So did you actually beat Super Mario 3?
Yeah, nice. we actually did, which was for me a good thing because. I think I said this on the show before, though, but one of the biggest reasons I started the Gamecast was to beat games. Because I have a really bad habit of starting games and never completing them. And Mario 3,
and my wife both.
Yeah. Mario Bros. 3, like I have started that game, I want to say 1,000 times. Like I know certain, like I think at least worlds 1 to 3, like the back of my hand.
Yeah.
And so it is just, it was nice to finally go through and actually finish that game without, and I think we made like, we didn't want to do any whistles or anything. We wanted to go through world 1 through 8, which we did. So that was really, really fun.
Nice.
And, yeah, first game of the series. But the next,
other than, so I don't know much about the show itself on it, but the game I actually really enjoyed playing when I was younger. I do remember playing it, but other than that, it's basically Jacob's going to be the one rating this.
Yeah, if we're talking about game, it'd be like all the way up here for me. I love Mario Bros. 3. Yeah. It's even in Mario Maker where you choose the different versions of Mario. I always got giddy like when I got to play like a Mario Bros. 3 level. It's my favorite Mario game, I think. Yeah, it's just I very, very dear to my heart, and mostly probably because of nostalgia. Like if you were to say, oh, any Mario game you could play, I probably would think of others, but I don't think I've ever turned on Mario Bros. 3 and just didn't have a good time, especially again playing those early levels, because you know when you do something so many times that you just get so good at it. I feel like a professional going through those early levels, just blasting through it, finding the secrets and all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and then next will be Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, the first Zelda game we've played as well on the show.
All right, it's your boy, Killer King. No, I'm fine.
That Killer King? It's your boy, Killer Keemstar.
And let's get right into the game.
There's a game hour, and I think at this time we were doing 2 games at a time, so. We had both Mario Bros. 3 and Link to the Past going at, and
were
again,
you just alternating one day?
Just doing, I think one day Mario Bros. 3, next day Link to the Past.
Okay.
And you can definitely see when Steven came on because the thumbnails got better too. Not
right away. I approached Jacob and said, do you mind if I try making the thumbnails? Because I know you hate making those thumbnails, and then you said yes, please.
I have ideas.
You almost
for
begged me to do it,
dude. I had ideas for him. Like it was easy to come up like with an idea for a thumbnail, but to actually go into especially because you've showed me Canva now. We do a lot of our thumbnails through Canva, but before I was using Photoshop because I have the whole like Adobe lineup. So I'm thinking, oh, Photoshop is what people use, so I'll use that. But I got so lazy, I would literally just throw the game, our little characters that someone drew for us, and then the part number, and that was it. And I mean,
it helped get you to where when you getting this started and everything.
Yeah, because it was just get the videos out. It was just let's get into the use of it. Let's just have fun with that, and that's something. But in regards to actually getting thumbnails and stuff out, I genuinely didn't care. I was just changing the number. I think I may have. Let me look real quick. I have another screen here of like actually. Did I think I tried. No, I didn't even do that.
So it was all the way up until Banjo-Kazooie when I actually started doing that.
Right, Banjo-Kazooie, because even at the very beginning of Banjo-Kazooie, it was still kind of the same thing where I would literally just have a single thumbnail I would kind of work on, and then I would change it for the part number and everything.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely. So, but in terms of Link to the Past, to be honest, I don't really remember too much. It's been so long, and I haven't gone back and watched those videos in days. Every single Gamecast video, by the way, I have recorded and then also watched.
Well, yeah, because you had to edit.
Yeah, so they're pretty fresh in my brain. But like some of these like older games I haven't seen in so long.
Yeah, it's especially been almost 2 years since you watched those.
Yeah, I would also try to like the thing I would remember most with those kinds of games was just learning how to edit certain things. Like I remember having some grindy parts in Link to the Past, or like if I would die and get sent all the way back, I learned how to do what's it called, like
where you cut it and then marry it together with
not cut it, but like a montage kind of thing almost, where like you see us doing the thing but it's sped up and there's music behind it.
I see. Yep.
So just I forget what the actual word for that is called, but doing things like that was fun and interesting. But again, as the actual thing, I almost feel the same way. I would say just because it's even a longer series, and I feel like Mario Bros. 3 is more appealing, I probably would say this is a meh.
But just because it wasn't memorable, right?
Yeah, like the game itself was great, and I'm sure there were some fun parts into it. But I genuinely don't remember a single moment. I do remember like me about to beat Ganon and I die and fall and have to restart that whole fight. That sucked. Because there was like a pit at the end, but again, that was more of a game thing than it was the actual content
that we were trying to record and everything.
One random moment that comes to my mind is I do remember there was a part, I think, where we were talking about Marvel heroes and I mistakenly called them DC. And me and Josue were like,
you get some hate for that for sure.
Yeah.
So if you're hearing this for the first time and you decide you want to go find that episode, please give as much hate as possible.
Right. Go and comment how stupid I am. But yeah, in terms of actual stuff like that, I don't remember too much. But this next one I actually do remember a lot was Mega Man, the first Mega Man.
So before recording this episode of Mega Man, you want to tell me what the told me?
I said when my uncle gets back from grocery shopping, I'm shoving a Nutty Buddy down his face.
Stop it. Get some help.
You know how wrong.
Okay, listen.
You understand how wrong that is.
To the people who had Nutty Buddies, I'm right? Like, to the people that haven't had Nutty Buddies, okay, but you've had Reese's, right?
I want you to understand.
You've had a Reese's, right?
I want you to understand real quick.
I'm actually scared he hasn't answered this question.
How bad it sounded when you said, when my uncle comes from the grocery store, I'm going to shove a Nutty Buddy down your throat.
Stop it.
And what's funny about this is I've been on a huge Mega Man spree lately.
Yes, you have.
I've been just watching a bunch of Mega Man
almost
videos.
every time I've come for like the last 3 weeks, you've brought up Mega Man, wanting to like get it back into that lore.
I'm not into Mega Man too, which is weird, but like a lot of YouTubers I watch play Mega Man. I think Game Grumps just did a Mega Man 5. I watched Pro Jared play. He's doing like a Mega Man X randomizer. Things of that nature. And I'm just like, man, I want to get some more Mega Mans under our belt. So hopefully we'll actually start going through the list because next week we get to play Mega Man 2. But the cool thing about Mega Man was that actually me and Josue played Mario Bros. 3 together because it's 2 players, Mario and Luigi. Link to the Past, I played, and then Mega Man, Josue actually played. And this was interesting because he sucked so bad at the beginning of it but then got so much better at the end.
As he continued playing.
Yeah. I think I ended up taking over towards the
Gee,
end
what
boss.
episode does that remind me of?
Yeah,
Or
right?
series.
Series,
I should
yeah.
say.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
But in terms of like content and stuff, there were just some really funny moments with Josue. Just because I just remember like making him play, I would just be like, "Hey, Josue, we still friends?" He's like, just really funny stuff. But I do remember like laughing pretty hard at moments like this, or like he's trying to make jumps and like the platform will just teleport away. He's just like, okay. So yeah, some pretty solid stuff there. I definitely have some solid memories with that one, and it was really, really fun.
Yeah. To be honest, that is one game I never played as a kid. I never even saw the Mega Man series. I didn't really know much about it other than the cartoon I remember seeing as a kid on Saturday morning cartoons. But even then, it was not something of an interest to me. But I find it very interesting that you guys started that together and that it was one of the first series for the Gamecast.
Yeah, I'm excited to continue that gauntlet and go through. It's really cool with games like that to where we can like start at 1, or even in Mario we started at 3, but we now have like the whole library to like just choose like where we want to go, and continue that stuff and things like that. So I'm excited to definitely go down that gauntlet and just say that I've played all the Mega Man games because they are iconic for a reason. It's Capcom's like baby child. I think they're making a new one. I think I saw like a trailer, but it's like says like 2027.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, what is this GTA Mega Man? Like,
it's going to be one of those AAA games in Mega Man style.
Yes, but even from the start, I've seen them like should no way take this long, but maybe they're going to do something crazy with it. I don't know.
Bring it into the future, the 2020s.
Right. All right, and the next is Kirby Superstar.
I said I was gonna start.
Start going hammer. Oh,
Come here, boy.
that's for what he gets for messing with your boy, right?
Let me.
That's why you care.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, whoa. What
We're
will
kissing
the neighbors think?
Neighbors think. Now this is the first of one of my favorite series of all time, Kirby. I freaking love Kirby. There's so many games that I'm so excited for us to play for Kirby that I'm really, really looking forward to some series, but we've been holding off for other things. But yeah, this one was just another one. For those of you that are confused why like we started with such old games, it wasn't because the equipment we had, we just couldn't record newer games. It was really just because I had the Switch, I had a capture card, and Switch gave you that SNES, NES collection thing. And I was just going through like, oh, I know this game, I never beaten it. Oh, I know this game, never beaten it. And again, save states was huge.
Yeah,
because it was just the idea that, oh my gosh, we're stuck here. Or with the recording, like a lot of these old games, they had no saves. And so you have to just shut off the system and then restart to try and get back to that point. And so with the save states, stuff like that, we could really stop wherever we wanted and
pick it up
fine to
tomorrow,
just pick it up
or
whenever we could record
Yeah.
again. So that was the big reason to why we played a lot of these kinds of games. But yeah, the Kirby was really cool too, because it was one of those things that low stakes. Josue never really played and got to experience it with him. And then also just being able to sit and do the multiplayer, which is basically every mode.
Can I admit something to you
Yeah.
right now?
Huh.
The only Kirby game I ever played was Kirby's Dream Land.
Bullshit. Well, you've actually played this one.
Well, I wouldn't say I played that
We played
one.
the mini games.
It's a mini game thing that we did.
Well, we'll have to definitely go back and actually play the actual game. But
But yeah, when it comes to Kirby, Kirby's Dream Land, I remember that very familiar game playing on the Game Boy originally. And
let's play that too. That one, I think, was that the one that had copy abilities or no?
Yes, because you were able to suck up people and you became whatever.
Yeah, because the very first Kirby game, it was just sucking up and shooting them out. You had no copy.
Right.
abilities.
Yeah. No, you definitely had copy ability in that game. I was black and white screen for me. So
Old school.
old school game.
But in regards to Superstar, I'm probably gonna just say in terms of series again, honorable mention.
Okay.
Game itself was really, really fun. Definitely carried some moments. I definitely remembered just like us being like, oh god, like trying to fight something and we're close to death. And I'm like, oh, kiss me.
Isn't that every game?
That thing. Kirby does that thing where whenever he heals, he like kisses the partner or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really fun. But yeah, good stuff. And next, so now we're on the list here for
Bunch of one-offs.
one-offs. So these are all one-offs. These are going to be all around. So it'll start off. I think this first one is actually Denver and I, and a lot of these one-offs were mostly just because I couldn't meet with Josue for some reason. Our schedule just got confused, and I really wanted to keep the schedule posting or not have too long of a break. So I got somebody on the show with me, and then just recorded a video.
And it was actually because of those one-offs that I showed up and
Right.
became the regular co-host.
Exactly. And this first one actually was with my good friend Denver, and we did Overcooked 2.
He looks so happy, and he's just like, "Oh, yeah." It doesn't matter what mood he's in. He's just, "Oh, yeah." He can be angry, happy, sad.
Dude,
Oi,
you
yeah.
just won the lottery. Oi, hey, yeah. Dude, your mom, she's in the hospital. Oi, hey, yeah, oi,
I'm sorry, man, but your dog just died. Ooh,
oi, yeah. Everyone's out to kill you. Oi, yeah, oi.
Oh, it looks like I'm in.
Denver, I think, has me and him have so much chemistry because we've just hanging around each other so much that playing a game and then us talking. I remember at first he felt like kind of pressured doing this, like he just wasn't comfortable
Mhm.
doing that kind of stuff. But as we started and we just messed with it, and I told him like, dude, like
Just
it's
be
low
yourself.
stakes. It doesn't matter. He really got into it, I think. And I remember Overcooked 2 was pretty fun. We had some really funny moments here. And again, just his reactions and stuff is really funny too. One of the things I remember so much was just I think he was like, why can't I put this plate down? And he didn't realize he had the food just raw. He didn't cook. He's like, oh, I'm trying to serve them raw. And he was just like handing a bunch of these people like just dead fish, just not cooked at all. Just, eat it,
That's
eat
a
it.
good, well, actually, that's sushi, right?
Yeah, but was a good sushi. But yeah, just fun stuff. I'd say pretty solid stuff.
Okay.
I think that was a really, really fun series. Again, just us messing around, just having a good time. I don't remember why, but as I was like setting up, trying to download all the images for these games, stuff like that, I popped in the beginning of these videos. I think I had never recorded with the PlayStation 5 before, and there was something. So I have 2 capture cards. One is for a camera that when I do like face cam stuff, and then another one's for the game. I bought a new capture card for game stuff, and I was going to use the old one for the camera, but for some reason that new one for games was having so many issues, and I think this was one of the ones where I was just having a bunch of weird audio issues.
Yeah.
So as long as you're cool with that, the actual gameplay and stuff like that I thought was really, really funny, but it might be annoying to watch with some of the weird issues. I don't
Glitches
exactly
and stuff
remember
like that.
what was going
Yeah.
on, but I think it was probably like some audio issues and stuff like that.
Well, that just means it's going to get a little bit less on the scale of
Right.
Gamecast.
I think honestly, like I probably would put it into iconic if it just wasn't such a pain to watch for those kinds of things.
Sure.
Nidohog was pretty cool.
I'm gonna run to the other side of the screen. I'll just keep you closer because you're not gonna catch me. Oh god, you actually almost did.
Yeah.
No, no. Woo, 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 woo.
Oh no! Oh, oh, that's it. That's funny.
Liberty. Oh.
I'd personally would throw this up here. It was just a 1 episode thing.
Mhm.
Again, it was me and Denver. And we were just it's just a thing where you're 2 dudes with like a little fencing sword. We should honestly, I think it would be kind of funny for one of me and you play it.
So, all honesty, I've never heard of this game before.
Yeah.
Even today, I'm seeing this for that title for this game. I'm seeing it for the first time. I had no idea that Jacob had ever played this game, and I don't know anything about it. So you're gonna have to place it wherever you think it needs to go. I can't add any more to that.
It is just you're just 2 pixel dudes with like a katana
Mhm.
or just a sword, and your goal is to get to the opposite side of the screen.
Okay,
So
one
one
it's
guy's trying to go
basically like
right.
fence, just regular fencing.
Yeah, one guy's trying to go right, one guy's trying to go left.
Okay.
The screen doesn't move until somebody kills somebody. And then your screen unlocks and you can get further to the end.
I see.
So until I kill you again, because I'll keep respawning,
Mhm.
you'll kill me and then I'll respawn in front of you. You'll give advance a little bit, you'll kill me, I'll respawn in front of
So
you.
it's kind of like a tug of war kind of game.
Basically, exactly. That's exactly what it is. And you are just trying to get to the end of your screen and
Mhm.
win. It's just a really goofy, funny game.
Mhm.
You can do things like chuck your katana, dodge. If your guy's on the ground, you have no sword, you can rip their face off. But it's like all pixelated.
Right,
so it
it's
just looks
pixelated
goofy.
gore.
Yeah. And it was just a really funny, goofy game.
Uh-huh.
I remember what Denver noticed about himself was how often he says the S word.
Oh, really?
And he was just like, every interaction he was just like, oh shit. And he would just say that every time. And I remember we watched the episode, like that episode, and it's like, I think he said like 20 times.
Oh my goodness.
And he was just like, dude, I need new vocabulary.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with these kinds of things is like, you don't really know how you sound and the habits that you have until you watch the show. I had the same thing with a short that I realized I say like 1,000 times.
Oh, I've had the same thing. I say right all the time, and I even got yourself have started doing it as well.
I almost just did it as you said it. And you notice these kinds of things, but it's interesting because then you can choose, oh, I don't like that about myself, let me fix it. Or I do like that about myself, let me keep doing it. And I've noticed that there were some speech patterns, even in my own life, that I started to work on more because I'd be watching these and I'm like, man, I hate that I talk like this, or I hate that I get like this. Let me fix myself. But you don't hear how you sound. And so it's harder to speak and adjust because you think you're sounding how you sound in your head. And then you play it back. You're like, oh, that is not how I thought I sounded. But yeah, honorable mention. I think so.
Okay.
And then we had the Clubhouse 51 games. Again, I think this was Denver and I.
Well,
We're all new to the recording section.
Yo, we can't bet anything. Oh, you can go negative probably. That's why. They're probably like, yeah, you're.
I want all my money back right now.
All the way. We're all the way in, boys.
We're winning our money back right now.
Right now, give me that 20.
19. All right.
Stand.
I have to stand.
Stand.
I would hit because I feel like it's a 20.
Oh
I knew
my
it. God, dude. We're in the negatives, dude. This is so bad.
Dude, what the hell is
I know,
happening? We haven't won a single one.
I know this is really
This
bad.
game is BS.
It really is.
Denver for a while, just because he was around, was the one I used to get these videos. And remember, this wasn't like back to back. We would be doing like our main series and then we'd have just something in between.
Sure.
So even though these are looking like, oh, this one, it was, these are like, I want to say at least a month or so apart. They weren't back to back. I don't think anyway. Did you ever see these Clubhouse?
Yeah, I remember you bringing it up one time when we weren't recording. We just wanted something to do to kill time for
That's
whatever
right.
reason, and we ended up playing, I think, chess and maybe something else, but I don't remember specifically what other games.
Yeah,
were
they're
on it.
just board games. That's all it is. It's
Yeah.
just you're just doing a bunch of different kinds of board games. Very fun stuff. I do think me and him had some solid moments. We got really competitive, I think, with one of the games that was just honestly luck. So yeah, that one I think is some pretty solid stuff. It had some really good moments. We were just going through board games, but I think when you're both guys that can just have fun and just laugh and not care, these kinds of games are really, really fun because you can just goof off and just do things for the bits and stuff like that. And I think that's really what it was. It was just bits and laughter.
Yeah.
But now we're getting into the first ever video that you were in.
Yeah, the first one, which was very interesting because I had never done this before. I'd never even considered myself even doing something like we're doing right now, where I'd be talking to a screen.
And these two games are together, by the way. In the video, we played Mario Kart 8. Like we did one Grand Prix, and then right at the end of the video, we just did Wave Race. Because we started talking about Wave Race, and then we're like, how funny would it be? And then we just switched right to Wave Race.
Oh, because I did the last cup. Oh,
Can we skip this?
oops.
Oops, my bad.
That might have been me.
No, hey, well, we beat the game.
Yeah, I guess. I didn't. That's funny. I'm gonna have to watch it like 5 times whenever you do every cup.
This is annoying.
That's insanely annoying.
We
Why
can't
can't
skip
you
it.
skip this?
Well, you could.
Wouldn't it make?
Couldn't we exit out, quit the game, and then go back in?
I don't have my trophy.
Don't you get the trophy anyway?
I don't know.
Do it anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it was hard to get anyway.
I can just cut.
It's not working.
We could have funny. Okay, I'll pause it. Right. We could have funny. if I like cut and then we're just playing Rave Racers? Alright, so we're doing Rave Race now.
Yeah, so
We couldn't get out of that menu.
we couldn't get past the credits, so welcome to Wave Race.
And you know, you can see another Grand Prix or whatever, but freaking Rave Race, am I right?
So yeah, that was funny. And I thought, I would say for your first time, I think you did pretty well. Really, it was just like, I think honestly, most of that game was more like an interview. Like I was just getting like,
Yeah,
I
it
was
felt
having the
kind of
audience
like an
just get to know
interview,
you.
to be honest.
yeah, it's really all it was just, we were just talking about who you were, your background with gaming. You have a wife and kids, your experience with Mario Kart at the time. Then we talked a little bit about Rave Race, things of that. And that was really it. We didn't
Yeah,
really.
so if you really want to get to know me, that's probably one of the better episodes to learn
Yeah.
about Steven. So
But in all honesty, I think in terms of like content and stuff, probably what, just honorable mention?
honorable mention.
Yeah.
The game itself is, I absolutely love it. Me and my kids love playing Mario Kart 8 or Super. What exactly? what's
Mario
it?
Kart 8 Deluxe.
Deluxe. That's
Yeah,
the name.
that was
full name.
for the
Anyway,
Switch.
my kids absolutely love the game. Me and my wife love destroying our kids because they don't do very well. But the Wave Racer one, the reason we got onto that topic was like we wanted to do another racing type game, if I remember
I
correctly.
don't remember. I think what happened was we were doing a Grand Prix I hadn't done before,
Mhm.
and I got first place, so I wanted to keep the trophy. And then you were like, dude, just like we were talking about Wave Race for some reason, like we were just reminiscing. And then you were like, dude, just
I
restart.
think you asked what was the first racing game you ever played or something like that.
Maybe. And the credits were going, and then the credits were going, and I didn't want to like skip the credits because, you just had just relaunched the game. I was like, but I want the trophy. And then I just remember saying, how funny would it be if we just cut to just playing Wave Race?
That could
And
be
you
good.
laughed, and that was like, yeah, we're doing that. And I just cut right to Wave Race, and then we just did like a lap. And I think both of us were like, what are these controls?
Oh, that was
Like,
terrible
we don't remember
because we were
at
trying to
all.
play it on the what was it, the
Switch emulator.
the Switch emulator, but we were playing with DS remotes or not DS GameCube remotes or something like that.
Were we?
Yeah, we were playing with remotes that were not meant for.
Well, yeah,
that.
definitely.
It was an
I-
N64 game.
It probably was the
So-
Pro controller, but yeah, it was just, especially before they Switch finally updated
Yeah.
and let you change.
Yeah, we weren't
Controls.
playing on an actual. We obviously it was emulated, so through the Switch. So we were not using N64 controllers.
Mhm.
So the coordination there was gone.
It was difficult. It was rough. And this next one I think is really funny because both of us were like, we played this. Namco Museum.
So what happens if you run out of time? Do you lose
I'm
life?
assuming I just die, yeah.
Do you even know what this game is called? Okay, you figured out a
You
game.
have to like be on it's like half square.
That black
If
slime.
there's any slimes my way, I can't.
that black slime
I
is
have
in
to
your
go that
way.
way.
Hey, it moved out of the way for you though.
Oh
no, it
I
didn't.
was trying to book it.
You got taken.
I'm gonna
That's
just
right.
put this already here.
Yeah, it's
I remember nothing.
Same. I have no memory. Jacob was showing me the images before we started this recording, and he
And you
showed
were
me.
like, I played
what the
that."
heck is that? It's like I have no memory of this game
Yeah.
whatsoever, and I still don't. He even pulled up the game, and
We watched the video
watched,
for a little
few-
bit.
like a couple minutes. It's like I have
don't remember
no
this at all.
memory of this at all.
So this could have been a banger. No memory.
Yeah, no memory.
It did not stick with us at all. It's just, but I mean, all it was just playing Pac-Man, freaking Dig Dug, Galaga. I mean, I love those games. I love Galaga. But again, this was just for us to fill in the space, and both of these games, because we did this and this like back to back.
Mhm.
We were just doing it just to fill in for a video, just so that there was something. And so I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
And I remember because we were talking about this, and you're like, oh, we should save it for the video. I was going to say, all I remember about this was just going, we'll play this. And that was
Right.
it. Like, it was just something to just throw out there because it, for some reason, like trying to find a game that, like you'll see with a lot of these that we made one-offs out of, but they totally could have been a series. Is difficult for me at least
Mhm.
because again, the point of the Gamecast was to finish games. So to play a game and just have it be a one-off and just be done was hard to find. And at the time, I didn't know Steven was going to become a host of the show. I didn't want us to play a game and have it actually be a series.
Right.
Because I was like, no. Josue's going to come back and I got to do series with him. So let's just focus on a one-off that we can just throw out. So Mario Kart 8, Wave Race, you can't really make series out of those unless you're trying to 100% it.
Right.
And same with Namco. It's like, let's just play arcade games so we get bored and then move on. So that was just the idea.
A lot of
with those.
grinding and stuff. That's like
Exactly. And
you
it
would
was
have
just,
to do
it was
to
just
those
for
games.
fun. That's all it was. So I would just say it might be a solid episode. I know we're still using old equipment, so I'm gonna just throw it
Why
in
don't
meh.
you guys tell us? Go back and watch
Yeah.
it. Let us know.
Let us know. Is it an iconic Gamecast? If it is, that's gonna be really dumb.
Right.
Like one of our solid jokes that we say all the time came from that, and we're like, it's like, guys, that's the joke you always make. That came from that,
Right? That was the first time we did that.
Yeah, no idea. But next one is one of my favorites. So the context with this is my brother was actually in town. So my brother Josh, he is a missionary in Japan. So he's trying to spread the good news of the gospel in Japan. But he was here visiting. He comes by every now and again to visit family and stuff. And he was here in Vegas. And I asked, hey, do you want to be on an episode? And he was like, yeah, I'm totally down. So it was me, Steven, and Josh. We're actually playing this game, which is Kirby's Return to Dreamland.
Flip.
It does not.
Oh, I thought it was gonna do the
100.
Two bullseyes in a row! Yay!
You're doing great, Steven.
I know, right? I only screwed up the first two.
Oh, I hate this one.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe this isn't it.
I hate this one. The most easiest target.
I will remember you.
There's my
Not
dog.
expecting that.
Well, I missed it.
Well, I
See
know
my
I'm beating
ninja star
Jacob in
just
this
go
game.
gone.
We didn't actually play the game, like you mentioned.
Right.
We were just playing the mini games.
The mini games.
So we definitely going to go back and actually play the game.
But this
'cause
was
that's
also
fun.
during the time when we were recording, like, I think Banjo-Kazooie and...
Yeah, you were part of the
right.
show at this point.
Yeah, I was definitely part of the
Yeah.
show for this.
You had officially joined at this point. Yeah, and so this was really fun. It was really cool. I loved. I didn't know how Josh was gonna be. I really didn't know, but it turned out to be really fun. And I just remember this episode was really me and Josh head to head, and Steven was present.
Yeah, pretty much. I was terrible. The entire thing. I was just adding commentary.
Yeah, I remember
Felt like-
one of my favorite parts in that series was just like there was a game we were playing where you didn't know who you were, and you were just jumping off the screen, and we were like, "Yo, is he good?" And you're like, "Oh, I was looking at the wrong one."
That was great.
That was
no.
great.
My favorite thing is what we actually turned into a short. It's the I got one.
That wasn't this.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It was Pokemon Stadium 2.
No, it wasn't.
100% it
Are
was.
you sure?
1,000%. And it wasn't a short. It was a scene in the trailer. 1,000%. I can tell you the exact game too.
You're right.
It
You're
was,
right.
It was.
I confused the games.
yeah.
I confused the games.
That was in Pokemon Stadium 2, which we'll get there. But no. This was what happened in this one was actually it wasn't in a. It might have. No, yeah, it wasn't in a trailer. It was in the. It was in one of the updates.
Mhm.
And I was talking about, because after this point you had joined the show for a little bit,
Right.
and I was talking about that and what was going on with that.
Okay.
And like where Josue was and everything. So at that point, I said, "Oh, this is Steven," and I showed clips, and I showed, I think a Banjo Kazooie clip, and then that Pokemon Stadium 2 clip.
That could be, yeah.
But that is a good clip. We'll talk about that. But as for this, I'm gonna just say pretty solid stuff. I think Josh.
Carried the show in that one.
Josh did very good. Josh was super funny in that.
Yeah, he was.
And I think even in Pokemon Stadium 2, we'll get there. It's like fun. Why is that all the way down here?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. Pokemon Stadium 2, I'm gonna do this one next.
We scored on each other at the same time. Oh no!
Oh, okay.
I got one!
4-way tie. I got one.
Yes!
I love that. I know I clipped that. I got one.
Okay.
Because this was supposed to be a one-off, but for some reason, I remember I made this into a separate playlist. I don't know why.
Oh.
So this one, I'm gonna throw. I
Oh,
think
didn't we do 3 episodes? That's probably
we
why
did
it was
2.
Oh, was it 2?
But it was just because in the Pokemon Stadium 2, we did we did the mini game mode where you had to get a certain amount of points, and it
Oh,
just dragged
yeah.
on.
Okay.
That one I'm gonna say is iconic
You think so?
because of how many bits were in that one.
Okay, there were a lot that were able to pull.
Say-chan
Yeah.
was so funny. The I got one killed me.
I got one.
I got one. It was just killed me. The fact that that I thought the game had like I had this in the bag with the Pichu mini game and the computer came through. the me and Josh getting tied and doing a quiz.
Oh yeah.
And I meant to like mess him up and I accidentally guessed it right before the question even started.
Yeah, we didn't even see the question.
it was
and
just
you
it was just
put
the answer was
like,
4.
oh come on.
I love the ending I did in the first episode where we had that like trailer of like what will happen. Will Josh take the victory? Will Jacob ever figure out what's the meaning of 4? Will Steven learn the controller? That was great. I loved all that. That was I don't even care
You
about
did
the
a lot
equipment.
of editing for that one too.
That one took so long. I
Yeah.
did so much editing for that one. And I had fun.
Mhm.
I was just having fun with that episode. So the editing process was fun. The messing around with different things, doing just funny moments.
Mhm.
Everything with that episode was just so much fun. So I would just say if you want to see me just having a good time editing that episode and then also just the recording, that's a solid one. That is just iconic Gamecast moment.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, the only reason I would hinder on the iconic was it wasn't just me and Steven, it was my brother Josh too. But again, he only added to it. He didn't make the episode
Right.
worse.
It didn't take away from it.
Yeah, so it was really good.
It was solid for sure.
Yeah. Next was another special guest with us.
Yep.
Was Family Feud.
We're doing both at the same time?
Yep.
So
Okay.
64.
We're on 11.
Question 2.
How much we have to get past 200?
Name something
Yeah.
yeah. takes with them when they run away from home.
I
That
think
was
this one, I
question
think.
2.
So
Oh, that
you
was
said-
Yeah.
Those look like some mighty fine answers. Nice work.
You're getting shafted.
That's okay. What you're gonna do?
You get me
it.
points, though. That's all that matters. I mean, us points.
Yeah,
Handle
yeah.
with
Uh-huh,
care.
sure.
Here's what you said.
And do you want to say who the guest was in that one?
So this one it is actually quite interesting because the title "Family." I actually brought in a family member. My wife came and joined us for this, and so it was just a lot of fun to do. Just to get my wife involved, and she
Always
absolutely-
wanted to be on the
yeah,
show.
she
So
she
very
keeps
happy.
asking every once in a while. It's like, hey, you guys want me to come on the show? It's like,
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, when we definitely do more one-offs or things like that, we definitely think it's more fun to get more people in just for
Mhm.
generic thing. The only reason why we haven't done so much now is just because now that we upgraded our game in terms of our equipment and stuff like that, we have
Whoa, what did you do, Jacob? What?
I wonder if that's
Did you
gonna
put an
be-
effect on
I
that?
did. My weight hit the robot effect. I wonder if that's gonna appear on the
move it
video.
a little bit away from the
Yeah.
soundboard, dude.
That's really funny. Well, it was fine, but the stupid stand.
Yeah, so Jacob, if you guys don't know, there has been fighting his mic stand for the better part of a year now. And he is so pissed at this thing.
Well, because so basically the stand has 3 legs, and then the middle part of the stand keeps sinking, and so the whole thing just drops, and it just smashed on the. Well, it didn't smash luckily, but
It
Anyway.
pressed the button.
yeah. But what was I saying?
Talking about one-offs and bringing on my wife.
Oh yeah. So the reason why we haven't been doing a lot more of those again is just because unless we're doing a one-off with just ourselves, it's just been because we upgraded our equipment, we upgraded our game, and so right now we just have really good equipment for 2 people. And
Yeah.
we even tried like with as we'll get into Halo, we even tried bringing Denver on because he's really into Halo.
Right, and
those episodes were just awful.
Yeah, we used a different mic that we used for like going out and doing open air stuff.
Right.
Like how we recorded that skit for your Silver Lightning channel.
Right.
We used a Rode
wireless
mics,
and it was just the audio was just so bad it was catching up on other mics, and I even tried salvaging it, and I just got so angry with it. I was like, no, nothing even happens in these episodes. I just ended up nuking I think 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And so we were just like, we just need to get eventually down the line maybe another Shure mic or something like that, but those things are expensive, and with a channel that isn't really providing any funds right now,
Yeah, these
we have
mics
to
are
pick and
what,
choose.
$450 to $500?
500. Yeah, they're expensive mics. Thank God we have them. God blessed us, but they're expensive.
They're very expensive.
But in regards to this though, I would say this was Family Feud was a really fun thing. I don't remember too much personally, if I'm being honest.
Mhm.
I do remember a little. We had like a little joke about how we're splitting the money, and I was calling BS because I was like, "You guys share your own money. How are we splitting this 3 ways?
Right.
That's kind of dumb. It should be 50-50."
50-50, yeah.
And we were joking about
I would
that.
say it's an honorable mention. To be
Yeah.
honest, I wouldn't say it's meh, but it is because again, I had it's my wife.
Don't want to be too mean.
Don't want to be too
But
mean, but
it wasn't like she took away from the episode or anything.
no,
That-
she
was
definitely added to
fine. It was just again, I just don't think much really
the
happened.
game itself was
You yourself, I remember too, because I think we did this after we did Mario Party 2.
Mhm.
We needed another video, but you yourself were like, I really don't want to do Family Feud.
Mhm.
I remember that. And we were like, let's just do it anyway. Because apparently we didn't give a crap what you thought.
apparently, and we still don't.
yeah. And I
Every
think it turned
once
out
in a while,
fine.
Jacob will allow me to end an episode.
Never. But next one, this episode has a little bit of a milestone. So Super Smash Bros. Melee.
I know he was just about to pass it to his older brother. And
I know, right? And all of a sudden you'd be like, who is this guy?
Right? Who's this Falcon?
Slots. Okay, another Falcon. Really?
Slots.
Falcon.
Well, we are in Vegas, so I mean, we're playing against the slots. Aw,
I guess he didn't want to fight Buff today.
he didn't feel like it.
Well then, I guess I will just play by myself. One, I think your thumbnail for this one was really, really good. We threw,
yeah.
like,
If you
secret upon
don't
secret upon
know, if
secret
you've
on
never
that thumbnail.
seen Super Mario Smash Brothers,
Super Mario Smash Bros.
Sorry, whatever. The thumbnail was I spent a long time.
There's a
making
lot
it.
of hidden
There's a
jokes and
lot-
secrets there
Yeah,
too.
if you know us and you've gone back, you might be able to find it, but I bet you
I
will
don't
not
think
be
you'll
able to
find
find
them
all
all.
of them.
You don't think you'll find them all. And there is like almost everything about that was there a hidden secret, which is kind of interesting. So see if you can. I'll give you a hint on one of them. The time has to do with the Bible, and it might be really hard even with that hint because I do think you kind of just have to know us to understand why we did that. But with this one, it was me in Denver. But even more iconic about this video is, and not, I wouldn't say it's an iconic Gamecast video or anything, but what's more iconic about it was the first video with the new equipment.
Yes, it was.
So after we had a short break, we made a little skit saying how we're getting rid of the old equipment, and you have to understand how much of a blessing this was because I was in a situation where I really wasn't working and don't even know how we really ended up with this money. I don't even remember, but
I don't remember.
we got it. And we just bought all this stuff, and so that's the mics we've been using since now. The stands,
The cameras.
the cameras, the Rodecaster. We upgraded a lot, and that was the first equipment with the headphones and everything. So it's a very interesting thing to go back and hear. Like, wow, this was the first episode where we really were just like, okay, we're stepping up, and Steven wasn't even in it.
That's true.
I don't know why. I think I needed something. And
I think you
Denver
needed
was
something
just
right away,
Denver
and-
was just around, and
Yep.
now we were like, "Hey, let's just do Melee." And the reason why we did Melee because I think I played like a match or something. And this one was another fun one. I remember me and Denver sat down and we edited this one together to be more funny and things like that. So I'd say pretty solid stuff. Definitely the ending too. I won't spoil, but the ending I thought was really, really funny.
Yeah.
We ended up actually running into another YouTuber.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like another. He was a really cool guy. I think he does like Pokemon cards and stuff like that. But yeah, he was a Peach player, and we ran into another YouTuber, and he commented, he's like, GG's. But yeah, it was a really, really cool guy.
Nice.
But yeah, very, very funny stuff. Thought it was a good episode overall. And for this next one, this one was very, very special to me because it was a sort of way to, I think, close a book. This was Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, and I actually did this with Josue. What else did I get rid of?
Oh, destroy the monsters in your deck. Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. Oh. Oh! We just Yugi'd. You thought that would stop me, Kaiba? I expected you'd have some trick on your sleeve. I activate the spell card. The spell card, Monster Reborn, to bring back my ever faithful companion,
The Dark
Magician. I think we're gonna just summon Skull just to mess with me. Be like, this is Skull.
Boy, if you don't.
And this was after you had already joined the show.
Yes.
So this was a one-off with Josue as the special guest,
Yes.
which was very nice because I believe in the episode we got to explain like, hey, there's no bad blood between us. There's nothing growing on. Definitely down to have him in future episodes and things like that. It was just like
Correct me if I'm wrong. This was his last episode, right?
This is the most recent one that he's been in. Yeah. This was the last thing he's done with me. And we did something that's very precious to him, which was Yu-Gi-Oh!
Mhm.
I don't really remember anything in the episode, to be honest.
So
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Hmm.
I would probably just say honorable mention.
just because it was Josue's last.
It was just Josue's. Like it just it he is, you know, he will forever be in the history of the Gamecast. Very funny guy. The reason why it was really funny about him too is like I met him through a friend of Denver. So Denver
A friend of a friend?
Yeah, Denver went to a different middle school, but me and Denver went to the same high school.
Mm.
So the friends he made in that middle school still stayed together. And honestly, when I met those guys, I was like, I don't really vibe with many of them, but me and Josue, we vibed instantly.
Oh, nice.
And that's why we started the show together. Actually, the main reason I even started doing this, because both me and Josue had an interest in content creation and things like that. And I brought this up as a joke. And not really even as a joke. I was kind of serious about it, but I brought this up as a thing to do. And he was like, dude, I'm down.
Mhm.
And that's how this whole started. So had he never said that, I don't even know if I would be doing this.
But,
So-
that's probable.
So again, he's a big reason to why this started. Love that guy. He's a really cool guy. And I'm definitely, especially now considering that we're actually living in the same complex, I'm definitely down to try and reach out to him again and see if we can do some other stuff. But yeah, Josue, you watching this, love you, man. But thank you for everything
thank
you've
you for
done in the
starting
show.
this.
Yeah, you are a big pillar in this for sure.
Or helping to start, I guess.
Right. But yeah, I would say honorable mention just for that reason alone. In regards to actually what happened in that episode, I genuinely don't remember. I think we just went through one of the Yu-Gi-Oh stories and we're just dueling that is
Okay.
all that was happening.
Okay.
I don't really remember. But the next thing here is another one-off with you.
Yes.
Roblox Doors.
Doors. I feel like there's a monster almost everywhere now. Wait. 21? Why would I go through 21 if 22 is there?
Is that a room?
I don't know. Okay then.
Yep.
Good to know.
Oh, hello, it's you.
So there's no cheating.
You died to dupe.
To dupe. I got duped. Wasn't
Uh,
this like a horror?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. You got me to. This is the first time I'd ever logged on to play a game on Roblox.
Mhm.
I had never played anything on Roblox before. My children were definitely loved the game. But this was one Jake wanted me to experience, and it was definitely interesting. I will give you that.
Yeah, I played this one a lot. But in regards to actual like I don't want to play because I was so familiar with it, so I thought it'd be more fun to just have Steven play through it
Mm.
and have him experience it, and I'll just help him along the way, just so that he doesn't die right away. But I don't really remember too much about it.
This is one of those that has a bunch of jump scares, but to be honest, I don't think any of them actually made me jump.
Yeah, you're a hard guy to scare. Probably just say what meh.
Yeah, it was one of those I mean, the game was okay, and
Yeah.
our conversation was kind of just talking about the game.
Yeah, we really didn't go too much because it was just more making sure you just enjoyed the experience, I guess. Yeah, and then the next is Five Nights at Freddy's, just the first one.
Oh, okay.
Look at the nose.
That's not usage of power, clicking on the nose.
No. So the first game had this whole power mechanic, and then the second game has more of a flashlight mechanic,
Okay.
but you don't have to worry about the power thing anymore.
Mhm.
And there's no more doors.
Oh, so you can't protect yourself.
Yeah, no, they actually give you like this Freddy mask that you put over your head.
What the heck is that?
I messed up.
Are you dead?
Yep. I did worse than you. No.
Yeah, you did, apparently.
I actually have done all 7 nights of this already, but we can play through it and I can kind of show you what it's supposed to look like.
What's our time? Okay. Which this one I got a real ego check. I remember. I was like, all right, let me show you how it's done, and then I did worse than you.
Yes, that was funny.
And I'm someone who actually played the whole game, beat the 7th night, beat 2020 mode, did all that, and it was like one of the easy nights. And I was like, all right, buddy, you're sucking. Let me show you how it's done. Dead, dead instantly. It's like, yes, vengeance is sweet. Yeah. So I remember it for that moment alone, but I think it was a pretty fun video. I loved, again, this is another one where I think you really killed it with the thumbnail. It wasn't a bunch of secrets or stuff. I just thought it was just a really funny thumbnail. So I'd say pretty solid stuff, maybe?
Yeah, I think there was a...
I feel like we're being way too nice
we're being a little
tier list. But I mean, we're not really putting anything up here yet.
True, no. I would agree with
but this one is this one feels kind of harsh.
Yes.
But we'll get there. There are some that I do think deserve it. Next, another one off that I think you were just in, which again I think had some funny moments, was Mario Kart 64.
Oh yeah, I remember the short that we did. For that
the
one.
shorts were really funny where you just decided, now listen to your rules.
Yeah, I'm just doing my own thing.
We have to wait for you to finish. If you're the only one, it should be automatic, I feel.
You think?
I think, yeah, because like obviously you're eighth. Yeah, good job, buddy.
Yeah, it's not gonna do it.
They should just forcefully give you mushrooms at this point, or the star.
Forcefully give me the star.
Yeah, because again, you can't hurt any of us.
Oh, come on! I hate this level so bad.
This level's rough.
At least we don't have to do it again. The finish line.
But other than that short, is there anything else really?
That's the only memorable thing from it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's very nostalgic for sure.
Me too.
This is one of the games I had on the N64
I spent
growing up.
so many hours on this game.
And yeah,
Did we even do the balloon battle?
I don't know if we recorded that one or not, to be honest.
I don't remember what we did. I think we just did Grand Prix.
No, you know what? I think we did do one balloon battle.
Did we? God, I don't remember any of it.
I remember playing you once on it. I don't know if we recorded it.
Probably just put this here then.
Probably.
Yeah. All right. I think we've officially reached our first. I'm glad we're not playing this anymore.
Oh, she tripped her. She's coming for you, dude.
Oh my gosh, she really is
coming. They're going to there.
Oh, that's crawl. No. Yes.
You got away. Yeah. You got away. Oh no, she can come around. Run. Oh no.
Well, okay. Maybe meh. Because the game itself wasn't bad. It was funny.
It was funny, but it didn't do well at all for our views and stuff like that.
The shorts. All right, I will say this. I think there was a really funny short that I wish did better.
Yes.
I thought there was a really funny moment in the first episode where we were running away with the banana that I thought we killed, and then it just really didn't.
It just didn't go anywhere.
So I'm gonna say probably in terms of how I felt about it, I probably would say honorable mention.
Nah, I'd say meh.
But I think
honest.
it probably just deserves to be in meh.
Yeah. The gameplay itself was actually kind of boring in my mind, because you're kept running around doing things. Yeah, it was just collecting things.
There'd be a very fun, chill game, I think, if you were just like, I need something to do, kill a few hours, wrap up in a blanket, get a nice hot cup of tea, and just enjoy, have a fun time, play something that is not at all serious.
Yeah. And I would
that's
say
great for that.
There's nothing to write home about on
But yeah, I remember it was funny. We released a video on this because I remember just us looking through the Xbox Game Pass thing, and I'm like, what do we play? What is this? And I clicked it because I think we just finished a big series. Was it Skyward Sword?
I think it was Skyward Sword that we had
just finished a series or something like that. And that's why we played it. And it was just, it might have been even Celeste. I don't remember. But it was just like all right.
let's see what this is.
Yeah. And we played it and we're like, cool. Let's play something else.
Yeah, and actually, you know what? I might even vote to put it in. I'm glad we're not playing this anymore, because it was one of those that we just decided that we weren't ever going to pick up again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what about. Like DLC or updates just dropped after we've played it, which I thought was so funny. It's like, people play this?
Yeah.
No, Nintendo just dropped a direct about it. That's what was it about. And I was like, oh wow, that's funny timing.
We can leave it there if you want, but
I mean, I'm not against it.
It's one of those that I feel we don't need to ever play again. We never beat it. We never beat it.
That's true. I will agree with you there. The only reason, more reason why I named it that was just kind of like, it was so bad. I'm glad we're not playing it again.
Okay.
But I mean, all right, I'll say this: we'll put it there. But if we're like ranking them from like actual, like, we're not doing this, but like if I put this here, I'm saying it's better than this, which I'm not saying, but like if we were to do it like that,
okay,
I would definitely say this is the top
of
whatever we're putting here.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay.
Next is the Impossible Quiz. Do you remember that one?
What flavor is cardboard?
Have
Who
you
would
ever-
know this?
Have you ever eaten cardboard before?
No.
Nah, you were a kid. You've had cardboard.
Pork scratchings, egg mayonnaise, honey, talk. I had no idea. Yes, I do. And it was very much the weirdest thing I had ever done.
This one,
from video game standpoint.
I had a very proud moment about this one. It was really weird. The Game Grumps actually uploaded a video of this, and it's shocked because I know Game Grumps like records their stuff, I believe, way ahead, like months ahead. But it was so funny that we recorded this and uploaded this, and then like I think the next day the Game Grumps played this.
Oh wow!
And I was like, that's interesting. I hope no one thinks we copied them because there's no shot that happened.
Right.
I just thought that was really funny. But I think it was just at a time where YouTube's algorithm was just showing this to everybody. I think I saw Markiplier or PewDiePie or somebody play this. And it popped into my feed again for some reason.
Interesting.
And I remembered it because I've done it so many times, but I was like, oh, it'd be really funny to have Steven go through this. And it's just a trolly, jokey game of just like, what's 1 + 2? It's actually walrus. Why? Who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah.
That's the answer. It's like, why?
But I'd have no reason to think, because if anyone wanted us to go and like actually finish the quiz, I spoiled it all, the ending already. Basically, you get all these skips, and the real thing of the game is just you save up all the skips to the end because it forces you to use all the skips.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's really just the whole thing. But yeah, I
No,
think
it
it's a
doesn't make
one-off.
sense, by the way.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's a one-off, but I don't think it's something that needs to go and be revisited. So probably
honorable mention.
Yeah. And next is one of the games I put way too many hours in. The Strongest Battlegrounds. I mean, it's scary that someone willingly chooses Samurai. Right, all right? Yeah. Oh, perfect. You guys are gonna see our epic combo. Smack him to the ground. Do it again. Do a little home run. Catch him with the beatdown. Hit him with the foul ball. Yeah. And then do we get the mix up? Oh, no. Sometimes you can do an extra attack of that if you're quick enough. Bro, not again. That was... As of recording,
how many
this,
hours have you put into that game?
No idea.
Hundreds, if not thousands.
Anyone who knows that game and about kills and whatnot, I currently have 36,000 of those. So if that tells you anything, yeah, I have 36,000 kills in that game. Played it a lot, and this one we were supposed to. So this is back when we were doing like 3 series at a time. And I had enough episodes for 2 of the series, but one something was I
don't
think
remember
you
the
had
reason.
I think I do remember the reason.
you do?
I believe it was, I won't say it for the show just because of personal reasons, but you had to go to California for something. It was a health thing.
Okay. Yep.
And you had to go there. And so you were dealing with that. And so just so that we got episodes out, I recorded this.
Yeah, you had to record like 2 or 3 episodes.
2 of them. And the Luigi one is current top video right now.
Which is interesting because I'm not on the episode at all. It's just Jacob playing.
But I think it's honestly just the game. Like that game I know just gets a lot of views.
You know what? I think you're right on that.
I literally know a friend who has made a YouTube channel off of this, and he just does shorts, and he's already at like 160,000 subscribers.
Wow.
And all he does is shorts for this game. So I know the audience is there. For me, I was hesitant about doing this game. I couldn't think of any single player game to play that would have just been a one-off. And honestly, it was weird because I didn't want, I had a thing in this in my heart where I'm like, I don't want this video to do well. Just because I'm like, I really want the Gamecast to be about you and me. And I was like, I don't want this game to do just so well.
You don't want it to be the reason why we get success.
Exactly. Like if we get success, I want it to be like, man, me and Steve really killed it. I don't want to be like, man, I really did good on that TSB video. Like that would have felt nothing for me. Now, if I did that on Silver Lightning or whatever, then that's fine. It's my own solo. It's whatever I do. That's I'm fine with that being a solo accomplishment. But I really wanted the Gamecast to be something that is,
But if you
me
guys
and
are
someone
actually
else.
curious about Jacob doing the show by himself and doing like streaming, those are good things to watch because you can see how he operates with streaming and stuff.
And I'm definitely getting back into it as this year starts. I've made some goals, so I'm gonna try. I swear.
We'll see that actually
comes forward. Those videos are a lot harder to edit with trying to do one a day here, but we'll see. But in regards to this, I would definitely say, in terms of,
You're gonna have to rate it.
as well as it's doing. I mean,
Pretty
it had
solid
funny
stuff?
moments. I guess I'll just
Honorable
throw it here.
mention?
I mean, it's up there. Again, it's our highest video.
Mm-hmm.
I did do a theme with them. I was dressed as Luigi, and then the second one I dressed as my favorite Sonic character, Silver the Hedgehog, which people were a little upset. They're like, because there's a telekinetic character and Silver's telekinetic.
Yep.
And it's like, why weren't you that person? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't like playing them. But I should have. But yeah,
that would have been
just funny
more
moments.
iconic, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, good stuff all around. And yeah, I don't really see myself doing any more videos of that game, if I'm really being honest. Again, maybe for Silver Lightning and stuff like that, but I really try to keep the Gamecast, unless we really have to, about us, you know?
Right.
But with that, we have 1, 2, I think we only have 2 more categories that is Josue specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the last 2. Well, this is one of the last 2. Mario Party.
What do you mean Bowser's a bit? God, boy.
It's me only. You guys are fine.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that. Say.
Where your coins at, Mo?
Well, I'm broke anyway, so it don't matter.
Hey, we're the same broke.
Yoshi.
Two
out
brothers
here.
are broke.
The first Mario Party was me, Josue, and Denver. And I'm going to say, I think this might be another iconic Gamecast. Well, it'd be pretty solid stuff.
You know, as I'm looking at the thing, it kind of looks like Mario Party 3, but it's not. To be honest.
Yeah, you made that mistake.
I did make that mistake.
In our original, like, I think it was our 150 Gamecast thing, you were putting like every series we did.
Yep.
And you put Mario Party 3 on there. And I was like, we never played Mario Party 3. And you're like, yeah, we did. And it's just because he's holding the 3 block right under Mario Party.
Exactly. And that confused me so bad.
Yeah. Got him. No, but yeah, in regards to this, I'd say Mario Party, pretty solid stuff. I don't think it's iconic. It had a really good bit on the first episode, just because of the situation that we had before recording, where we ended up going to Burger King, getting some food before recording, and it took like an hour for us to get food.
Oh no!
But the whole story leading up, okay, we explained it in the episode. It was like a whole bit.
Yeah.
That first episode of Mario Party, because it was a 2-parter, I believe. The first episode was just an entire us just explaining the bit.
Yeah.
So that was great. But past that, I'd say I don't really remember anything about the second episode. Yeah. And then Mario Party 2.
I'm say, I'm just not very good at games, okay? I'm sorry.
You're doing a gaming show.
You don't have to be good at games to play a gaming show.
Damn it! I hope not, because
Oh, you can't go that way now, Louis. He ended up closing off the path there on
That's
you.
fine. I don't have enough coins to get the start.
you hit the ends.
Yeah, I know I did.
B.
There we go.
Well, you're gonna stall, so maybe DK will.
DK will probably end up using it anyway.
We had Joy.
Yeah, it was me, Joy, and Jacob playing together.
Yeah.
It was right around the same time we did the Family Feud recording.
Yeah, we did this and then Family Feud.
Yeah.
Again, to be honest, I really don't remember anything.
To be honest, I think it was better than the Family Feud. I will say that the content that was for the episode was way better than Family Feud.
I'll give you that.
But as to like the gameplay, I mean, it's a Mario Party. It was fun, sure. We were having some laughs, but
would you be willing to maybe move Family Feud maybe to meh?
Yeah,
then
you
doing
know what?
Mario
I
Party
think
2 with that?
I think that would be
Yeah.
a good fair
I think so
assessment.
too. And for the next one is Pokemon Trading Card Game, and this was the last series where Josue was the co-host.
Oh.
Wait, did I see that correctly? Okay. We have to destroy what we built.
Okay, we got a Growlithe. Do we just...
Yeah, just Growlithe. Just Growlithe. There's nothing Pikachu can do.
Yeah.
And this was then before where Steven then became the co-host. This one had, I don't remember much about the beginning. The ending was really funny, and then I freaking erased the game by accident.
Did you really?
Yeah. That happens so many times with the emulated ones because the save and load are right next to each other.
That's true.
And they look the exact same other than that one word. And I think instead of saving it, I loaded it, and it loaded it like, all the way from the beginning. And I was like, I'm not playing this again.
Yeah, that's why probably what's the first series you didn't complete, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
So, and that's because of a user error.
Yeah.
It was not because we didn't want to. It was
Yeah, I
because
think Pokemon TCG was just
Jacob had literally erased the game.
Yeah. So I don't know if we'll ever go back to that. I'm actually, it's funny enough. I met somebody at my job at Denny's who's like really into this, and he's gotten me into actually playing the actual TCG game. For those of you that are like into it, I have a Gardevoir.
You
deck.
just said TCG game.
Yeah,
Trading
my bad.
card game.
Yeah, but whatever. The TCG. So I've been playing the tabletop version a little bit more recently, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do it for like a stream for fun or whatever. But I'm really bad at building decks. I can see a deck list and build it, but like,
well,
I feel like
developing your own deck list.
Right,
So
that's hard.
That is very difficult, and I have experience with playing tabletop games and trying to build your list of whatever you're doing. It's actually kind of hard because you have to know all the rules, have to know how each card is able to maneuver against other cards.
Right.
It's just very difficult to get a deck that is very good unless you put in the time and effort of playing the game, understanding the game, going to tournaments, watching others play. I mean, it takes a lot of time to develop a good play style.
Yeah, and on things like this, like I just don't have a lot of fun. Like I have fun playing a deck and trying to figure out its strategy. I don't have fun trying to find my own strategy and then making a deck out of it. I suck a lot at that, which is probably why I never beat a run of the game Slay the Spire. For those that know, it's like a roguelike game where you're building a deck, and I suck so bad at that. Probably for the same reasons.
Probably.
So I'd say series in general, probably meh.
Okay.
The ending I thought was really, really funny, but past that, another game we haven't finished. Mario Sunshine. I love the
I just turned. I have to, man. Remember, I'm not all in my truck, like just hey, you know.
freaking nasty, dude. Just on this really weird. Yeah. Just like, what the
Okay, but if I let go of the wheel, we're dead, bro.
No, but you have two hands, first of all. You could do one or just pull up your shirt really quickly.
Why haven't we started the recording? This is the perfect intro to a video.
Because the problem that I have is the fact that audio test.
Oh, yeah, we have the audio test.
Shut up. Audio test.
One.
Don't confuse me. And I think we are literally right at the end.
You think so?
Yeah. I think what's supposed to happen at the end of that game is the overworld gets flooded and then you go fight Bowser. And the only reason it hasn't happened yet is because I haven't done like one thing that you're supposed to do to hinder that scene. And so I think Denver and I literally have one more episode to do of that. Will we ever do it? I have no idea.
We have to get Denver on there.
Yeah, I was thinking if because again, as of late right now, Denver's been pretty busy with his own stuff going on right now. So it's very hard to get a hold of him at the moment. Not really get a hold of him, but like just us to schedule things.
Schedule aligning to be able to do it.
And to be just really black and white with you guys, he is, when we're doing it, it's one thing, but he just doesn't. It's not that he hates it. He just isn't the biggest fan of this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so he just,
actually watches our content. He just doesn't like doing the content.
Yeah, he'll enjoy it once in a while, but it's just not something he has really a drive to do. So I don't like to push, especially if it's because if they're uncomfortable, you can see that in the episodes.
Yeah.
I will say though, I do think it's pretty solid. The episodes, I remember I would actually go back and watch back, and I think me and Denver have some pretty good conversations and stuff like that, and some funny stuff. But I do think if I were ever to finish it, I probably would play the game again with just you and me, and just go through the game again.
Yeah,
I like the game, so I wouldn't mind if we to actually go and finish it. So that might happen in the future.
Okay. We might actually do that as a one-off just to finish it. You think there's
like,
more than half?
Well, if just to finish it, I mean, we could. I would probably just rather just maybe
start it over.
That's potentially.
That's a possibility.
We'll see. But now we're at Steven's officially joined the show.
My first series, Banjo-Kazooie.
A hit you need if you want to succeed. If you don't, I might just bleed.
There you go. See, it wasn't that hard.
It took me forever. I don't know how she does these on the fly like that.
Because she's grunty.
We keep calling her Grunty. Isn't it Gruntilda or is it Grunt? No, you know
That's the sister called her.
Grunty.
Oh, I missed it. I could have.
Go!
Oh,
Yes! Good thing we have 100 of these.
right?
Man, all these upgrades at the time were like, yeah, not needed, and so needed.
Yeah.
This is one of those games that I remember playing as a kid, and one of those games that I just never finished. And I remember a lot of the levels. I remember being able to run through them, to get things done and accomplished. It was slow, though. It was slow.
I had such a bad sleep schedule with this game, I remember. And especially, so it is anyone who can keep a good sleep schedule, especially when you don't have a 9 to 5 kind of job situation, you are a saint. Like the fact that you don't have like a huge time responsibility and you could really sleep whenever you want. When I was going through that, it was so hard to get in a good sleep schedule. And so I would be staying up way too late. Steven would come at 8 or 9 and I'd be at 2 hours of sleep. And then he'd be like doing banjo and it'd be like the most like brain dead collecting things. And he's over here like, I gotta get this, I gotta get this. I'm just like, yeah. Like if you really want to see him, I just remember this clearly. My like, a lot of the episodes I thought were really good, but the big part was when, I had like he was doing this one level where there's this like tree and you're changing the different time states.
Yep.
Oh my god! There's different seasons. I was suffering so bad with sleep deprived at that time. I was just like, yeah, I was so tired.
Yeah,
I just remember that.
You
one
could
specifically.
really see it because I'm like trying to talk and have stuff, and I'm still new at doing this.
Yeah,
it's like I don't know how to carry a show by myself. And even today, I don't know if I could carry a whole episode by myself. To be honest,
think you could.
I don't know if I could.
I think you're at that point. I mean, maybe a little bit. I mean, again, for me, the only reason why I think I'm decent at it is just because I've had such a drive to do it that I was practicing at it even at a younger age. Like I would literally be at home by myself, no one's there, playing a game and forcing myself to just talk.
Right. And
there was
that's the difference between you and me.
Yeah.
I've never had the desire nor the drive to do that.
Right.
So if it comes to streaming, I don't think I could ever stream.
Streaming is interesting because that's a good way to practice.
Sure.
Because people will hopefully give you the content.
Hopefully.
Like if they come in and they chat, you don't have to really think about what to say. You just respond to their chat.
Okay.
But at the same time, I've seen streamers where they're one word Nancy's and it's like, what are you doing? Like they'll say something, you're like, yeah, okay. And they continue playing. It's like, like just you gotta add on. You gotta be entertaining, and that can be kind of hard. I would say the people who do really well are either people just with really good personalities, or they're just really good at the game. If you're really good, that also brings people on. So it's like one or the other, or sometimes both if you're that talented. But I'm definitely not.
But as for ranking, I would say it's pretty solid stuff because it was my first. But at the same time, I feel like there are lags in it.
There are.
So
I definitely would agree with that. It was the first series where your thumbnails eventually came into play.
That's true.
It starts off with my horrible thumbnails, and then you eventually start making thumbnails. The first thumbnail I remember you made had to do with something about cold, and I was at your house, and you let me use your blanket, and I was just holding it.
We took a picture of him holding a blanket wrapped around him and making him look like he's freezing or something like that.
So yeah, I'd say probably pretty solid stuff.
Okay.
I'd fit with that. I do, however, think this next one is iconic.
You think so?
Oh yeah, Link Man. What do I name? Oops. What should I name our freaking guy? Link is kind of boring.
You know, I have always left it as Link.
Yeah, because you're a noob.
No, not because I'm a noob, because I like the name Link. I think it fits perfectly for who the character is.
Oh, for sure. But now we have the power to name. We've been given dominion over to name this character.
I'm Batman.
Batman. He's called Batman.
Why not? He goes off and fights against the injustices of the people.
What if we call him
Link Man?
Link Man.
There we go. Let's do that.
Link Man. Exclamation point. So everyone's screaming at us. Link Man! There we go. It's perfect.
Oh yeah,
kidding
definitely. We did this whole thing with Link Man because it was the first. When you start the game, you obviously have to name the character, and we're trying to rack our brains on what to name this guy.
This is Skyward Sword, by the way.
Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I forgot to say that. I can't see the title.
Skyward Sword. Zelda Skyward Sword.
Yeah, the second Zelda we ever played on the show.
Yeah, and it was, we came up with a name and it just stuck. It's like Linkman. I am Linkman.
Yeah, we were making a Batman joke. And then with again, it started, this is another one where it started off with my crappy thumbnails, and then you see Steven's thumbnail came in, and he made a bit where like Batman's mask was everywhere.
Oh yeah, and so it's just every single one after I took it over and we started doing that thing and we put the mask on, every single episode after that, I think except for like 2, had the Linkman mask.
Yeah. And we had this bit in the show where any character says the name, they have to say it like that. So it's like, hey, can you help me with this? Linkman! But we also had other funny moments too, like hating on Fee, doing I remember when I got like the vacuum thing, and we were making jokes how Fee has these like random percentages with everything. And she was like, oh yeah, there's probably like an 85% chance that it's not here.
How do you know?
Yeah. And then I kept vacuuming. She's like, okay, I'm pretty sure it's like a 90% chance. And I keep vacuuming. It's like, there's 100% chance what you're looking for is not here. I remember that was a really funny moment. Getting angry with the Joy-Cons. It was just some classic stuff all the way around. And it was like a 70-part series. So you really got to see, we didn't try to get everything, but I did try to get most everything I could.
Yeah, we collected, I would say we got that 99%.
Something like that. It was pretty crazy. And it was a big thing for me because it was just a big series. It was like, I remember when we finished it, I was like, wow, that was good. We did that. We went through with that. And it was just a good, I remember even though this was the one for the Switch where you could use the controller, I was like, I want to stick with the original. I used the Joy-Cons. Was it I used the Joy-Cons.
You hated it. Tried to do the Skyward Sword
gosh,
pose.
the Skyward Strike. My arm, I can still feel the pain. I'm just like, please. Yeah, that was rough. But yeah. I also think we have 2 iconics back to back. I think It Takes Two is iconic.
What the?
Okay, these are, well, I guess.
Hold on. There's a story here.
Yeah, there's scroll lore.
I need to go back to the beginning and find out what the scroll lore is.
Do you?
Okay, so the nut. The squirrel's named the nut. What the heck is that?
Holy crap!
Monster nut eater? Okay.
The beginning of the lore, the nut. Oh my god, that really got me.
I was going to say the same thing.
I think
that was the game we first, after we had finished, was it Skyward Sword that we started this one? Or was that?
I think this is when we started doing 3 series.
Was it when we?
Maybe
I can't remember. I don't remember exactly when we started.
I do remember it was Messenger, Skyward Sword, and It Takes Two. I think we finished
Banjo-Kazooie.
And
okay,
it might have
that could have been. Yeah.
One of my coworkers commented and recommended that we should play this game.
Yep.
And I was like, sure, let's give it a shot. And I think it was such a good idea because it was such a genius idea from him, because it was a game where we had to work together.
Yep.
And it was perfect because we were new at doing this. Like, we have a relationship outside of this, but it was new to us doing this. And it was the perfect game where we had to like deal with each other.
Right.
And it was like, oh my God,
this guy is so annoying. Why don't you die?
But it was such funny moments too.
One of my favorite time for this game is when you go through the underground and you're going through the squirrel like thing and you come across all the neon painting of the history of the world. I was gonna say, and then you come to the nut.
Yeah, I'm gonna 100% try to find. I think I've been thinking about it, and I'm gonna do it. Where every game I mention, I'm gonna put like a clip from the game. Or like a good moment.
Oh, I think that would be great.
I'm going to try and find that moment.
Yeah.
It was so funny. It's going to be hard because I do not remember where that is, but it was so funny to try and like, it was just like, we were like noticing, it's going through like the past of the scroll. It's like, let's start from the beginning. It all began like in the beginning, there was the nut. I died. That was the first time you had me crying just because it was so funny. I really want to, even though I've seen the ending, but and it's definitely more of an adult game. I want to play the other game that they have, which was A Way Out.
A Way Out, yeah.
Yeah, and I think they made another game. Like it had to do with elements or something.
I don't know.
I remember we finished it and we saw that they were making it. We're like, ooh. But definitely doing more co-op games like that was fun. It was also cool because just how many different implements that game had.
Oh yeah.
Like it had
I remember getting on a turret and just laying down.
Yeah, turret. It had like a Diablo thing,
and then it had like a Mortal Kombat fight thing with the squirrels.
Yeah, that was so cool. You're riding the plane. I'm like beating down a squirrel. Like, oh, here we go. That game was very creative, very very fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that game. And if you haven't played that one, that is one I would highly recommend.
Gosh, I would say
go get a friend.
Get
only
friend.
One of you has to buy the game.
If you and your girlfriend or something like that, or boyfriend or whatever, like you and your significant other, and you're just like, man, I want to. We both like video games, but I don't know what I should do for a date. Perfect.
It's
so perfect for that. So perfect for that because you can just play, have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of y'all be the girl, one of y'all be the man. Just go to town. It's really funny.
Yeah, Jacob was the girl.
I think the roles fit though perfectly though because you were so like the guy. I was very much like the girl too. It's unfortunate.
Our personalities were definitely aligned perfectly with the character we played.
And like the girl had like a singing thing. It was great. You had like a garden thing you had going on. It's great. But yeah,
I have a black thumb. I'm not a gardener.
Is that what it's called when you kill flowers with black thumb? It's crazy. All right, next one is Monopoly. Another one-off we did.
Maybe throw in the yellow? I don't know. I know you want the yellow, but... Oh, wait. Throw in your light blue.
That's not a bad idea. $100. Not property.
So at least he's getting a property for it. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see if that does anything. Give me Boardwalk! Deal.
Please don't. That's such a horrible deal.
It's countering.
You're doing the obvious
Oh,
one, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Damn it.
Accept. Thank you.
Damn it, Marshall. You fool.
I don't know why that wasn't.
It was more than a one-off though. I think we did like 3 episodes. With
Yeah, we finished. This is one I could definitely see us just doing more things of if we just want to play.
Mm-hmm.
I think you won. Yeah?
I did. I kicked your butt.
Spoiler alert. Yeah, but yeah, you won this one. Yeah, I think this was like our first like actual like between us like a I'm stealing game
Like
from this
me
title
versus
here,
you
but
kind of thing.
Gamecast versus like just a thing where you and I were going against each other. I can't think of anything else in the series that it was just me against you. Needlehog was me in Denver, so yeah. That was I think our first and only so far that we played where we're actually against each other.
Right.
So I'd say I'd probably in terms of actual moments though, I remember we had that thing about like one of the AI's names. I was mispronouncing, and you were like, "It's actually like this."
Oh yeah,
Mikkel or something like that.
I don't remember the name what that was, but
Yeah.
yeah, I remember it's like, yeah, that's not how you pronounce that.
I remember I did a little few like funny edits with that one. I'd probably just say honorable mention.
Yeah, honorable mention.
Yeah. Just gonna.
Oh,
I
hated this game.
Nice. Good stuff. Whew. I might get out of the ice place yet.
Just yet, because I think we're to the boss
he's
now.
gone.
Where'd he go?
Oh, that's right.
Is
touch his cabinet. You really thought it would be that easy.
Yes.
You love it and you know
I hated it.
Oh man. Can't get any more iconic than the Messenger. We reference this game like almost all the time when it comes to you. I mean, in regards to you being a gamer, your skill. I mean, I've only helped in a very small bit of that game. You really crushed it. We didn't touch the DLC. I don't know if we ever will. But it led us into I wanted to play this because I really wanted to get into the other game they made, but they said they make a lot of references to the Messenger. And since I already played up to the big reveal, which was the whole like switching between 8-bit and 16-bit, I was like, oh, let Steven play this one. Because I don't think I don't know the Banjo-Kazooie. No, that's the thing. I was playing a game, you were playing a game. And
we were trying to go back and forth kind of situation.
And so I was like, oh, this will be your game. And you hated me ever since.
Yeah, to be honest, I have never forgiven you.
How could God forgive you if it's forgiven your own brother?
That's what I'm going to hold on until the moment of my death. And then I'll forgive you.
I'm at your hospital bed. I'm like, Steven, I love you, man. You're like, by the way, I forgive you for the Messenger.
Just as I'm caressing your face.
And then it's just beep. That's all right. That's it. I don't know. Hope you don't die in a car crash or something. Just in your note, just please, I forgive him for the Messenger.
Just know that even if you're not there, I will forgive you on that day.
Only up until that day, hate your guts. No, but I mean, overall though, the game I think is really, really fun. A cool platformer. I remember even actually after watching him do it, I went on my own just to play and have fun with it. And it's a fun, solid game.
Yeah,
really, really cool. If you like platformers, fun game.
Yeah.
I
There was one thing I will admit about this game. I never learned how to properly do that jump.
Think about this, guys. The whole point of this game, the bread and butter of this game is you jump. If you hit something in the air, you can jump again. He beat this game without ever locking down
I never mastered that feature.
Never. There were straight up episodes where beforehand he was practicing and he could not get it. And I'm like, bro, you need to learn how to do this for the boss. And he's like, I can't. And he just BS'd his way through it. I was shocked every time. I was like, I cannot imagine someone beat this game without ever mastering that.
Yeah. And even today, if I pick it up, I still would suck at that.
Well, I remember too, we had the really big break. And so like when we got towards the ending, we were ready. I think like, because every episode would start, every like new session would start off with you like not really knowing how to play. And then you'd get back into your groove and then you'd start crushing every screen.
Yep.
But since we had such a long break, the ending took so long because you're just like, I don't remember how to do any of this.
I do not remember.
But definitely iconic. I think definitely iconic Gamecast.
For sure. Even though I hated it.
All right, here's my dilemma.
What?
All right, next one, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the game that we officially like in the series. We're like, we're done.
Yeah,
we're done. Actually, I kind of like how I look. I'm like, yeah.
You're finally awake. Great.
He talks a lot. Is that what you decided? Okay, I'm just letting you know. Where is this?
You were passed out here. I'm glad to see you awake.
I'm not saying it.
You gotta say it.
I'm not saying
You gotta say it.
I'm not saying it.
It's in your contract. It's in your contract.
No, it's not. There is no contract.
There is definitely a contract, and you have to say it. Say your name.
No.
I'm never gonna know his name. Say it. Move past it. Say it. No. Say it. Never.
I will never say it.
Rock, paper, scissors. If you lose, you have to say it.
No.
Come on.
No.
Be a man and at least some competition for
I am
it.
not saying. I'm not even going to give you the opportunity for me to say it. There's no way I'm saying that.
Oh, during this, I have one goal this series, and it's to make you say his name.
I am not saying it.
All right. We all know.
There was an iconic moment, though.
I was gonna say, can we really put it in? I'm glad we're not playing anymore. If we just throw away all of Stevie Wee, here's
what we should do. Can you download another one of those?
Hold on. All right. Hear us out, guys. Oh wait. Oh, whoops. I put the wrong Mystery Dungeon. I didn't even think about that.
Oh, who cares?
This is not the Switch version. We played the
Game Boy Advance one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know why this, but okay, hold on.
Put there and there.
Both are true
at the same time.
Iconic moment. So glad we're not playing it anymore. The problem with it was just so grindy.
Oh yeah, it's literally going through a level over and over and over and over and over again.
And then we're like, surely after doing this dungeon 20 times, we can finally advance the story. Nope.
No.
We were not ready for it.
No.
We got our butts handed to us.
Yeah,
We're like,
we
oh
did.
my God, we need to grind even more. And so I think like if you're streaming or like just, you're on your own, fun, great. It's a fun game. It's not, I don't hate the game, but it's just way too grindy for the show.
Oh, for sure. Because it's like we're doing the same thing over and over and over again. And for a show like this, it's like you don't want to sit and watch that all the time. Because for us, it gets tiring just trying to come up with conversation for going through the same thing over and over again.
And like you can't. The problem with it too was if we go off screen and grind and then come back to just doing the story stuff, that's like 80% of the game.
Exactly.
So, it's just like, oh, here's only 20% of the game that we're really showing you. It's like, we can't make episodes out of this. We have to include some of the grinding, and it just wasn't fun.
But I will say the Stevie Wee tried to get me to say that.
Yeah, Stevie Wee was iconic. The Didn't We Do Good Today was like good. Yeah. I was like someone saying my nightmares. There was definitely iconic moments. I do remember that one scene we used in the trailer where you were like, all the fires happening in California. It's like, what's this guy's weird political taste all of a sudden?
No, it was because it was so hazy out, and I was explaining why.
Yeah. But yeah, there were definitely iconic moments in there. So that's why it's just like, it is iconic Gamecast for some of those moments. So glad we're not playing this anymore. So yeah, again, this is so true to why it's like that.
Yep.
Now, Under Hero. This should be the switch room coming up, I think. Oh no,
Ladies
come
and
on.
gents, do you know what time it is?
Sir!
Dude, go away! The lava volcano's gonna explode.
Can't you wait until we're safe?
That is right. It's time for the Puzzle Man Show.
Oh my god, it's really that's so funny. Alright, I know what you're doing for the thumbnail now. You're just gonna have us running and then the Puzzle Man just appearing in every corner of the map.
I would say the storyline was amazing. I
love that game.
absolutely enjoyed watching you play this game.
I think it's iconic, yeah?
You think so? I mean, it's definitely pretty solid stuff.
The game got dull at the end. Like doing the fighting got like really like ugh.
Yeah, once you got to the what do you call that? The laboratory area. That's when it really felt like it was starting to go down.
Once you figured out the enemies, like, okay, this is how I beat the enemy. Once you fight them the third or fourth time, it's like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
The combat was not it was very interesting. I loved its combat when you start, but once you figure out the enemies and figure out how to play and everything like that, it got
boring.
very dull.
Yep.
And they tried to give the enemy like a puzzle aspect, which again, running into it the first or second time, it's interesting and it's fun. But then after you do it the third or fourth time, it's like, oh my god, I get your stick now. Let me move on. So that's the only part. But I would say like our commentary, the jokes, things of that, the sword, your voice for the sword, the whole
by the way,
it's just the whole Puzzle Man show.
After doing like 7 episode recordings with that voice, my voice would have to rest.
Yeah, I can imagine. I remember you drinking tea a lot because the sword was just
it was very high pitched, very trying to be feminine, and it just sucked after about 7 or 8 episodes recorded.
I do remember like you had a voice for it that was even more obnoxious, and you had to like tone it down.
Yeah,
like,
I
I
did.
can't do this 7.
Yeah, that was early
I can't
on.
do this for like 3 hours. But I would definitely say an iconic moment. In regards to the other game that they made that just came out, I really want to play that for the show. I really want to play. I want them to continue Under Hero because it left on such an open-ended thing.
Yeah, it definitely left the story aligned to be, if they wanted to come back and make another game, they could.
Right. So I definitely want to do that, but
the Puzzle Game Man,
the Puzzle Man show,
the Puzzle Man show.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite bits. Doing that voice acting.
You got really into that. You were just like, for question number 1. I remember like even you guys didn't see.
I was
but,
doing
like,
hand motions and everything.
Into that character. I was like, all right. I remember when the Masked Kid spoke. That was crazy. But yeah, cool stuff. And again, the game's humor was also funny too. Like it didn't take itself too seriously.
Right. Yeah, it was very jovial.
Yeah. Next was Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Okay, Jacob, you ready for this?
One of the coolest things about Dragon Ball for me was always the tournament arcs. And now with the new introduction of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, we can now relive and make our own tournaments. If you love Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, make sure to leave a like for more Dragon Ball content.
What the heck are you doing?
Dadadoya.
Let's just get started.
This one was just really funny to just mess with, just have a good time with. Not take it too seriously. Remember, I actually just recently watched these episodes again on my way home one time. I loved the bit where I did if you guys don't know, there's a YouTuber named Dadadoya who does like these, like he's just iconic for doing like these insane beginning intros where he's like, if you know anything about Dragon Ball, you know that the fights are where they're at. Today we're going to be going into, and like he just did that with every video he did.
Yeah.
And
just
so
yelling into the microphone.
Yeah, as a joke, I was doing that for because I was watching Dadadoya as I was getting hyped up for this game because he does a lot of Dragon Ball Z content. And we're both big Dragon Ball Z fans. So I think we had fun in that alone.
Yes.
And then just getting my butt kicked by the Cell. I'd say pretty solid stuff. I don't know if I'd say iconic.
I wouldn't say iconic because it doesn't meet the levels. Like there's so memorable things about it, but definitely for a one-off, it was really
a
good stuff.
three-parter one-off too. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like we made a series about it. We did the tournaments, then we did the custom battles where Vegeto's hitting on
Oh
Vidal.
yeah, that's right.
We're like, what is happening? Those were funny. I'm sad that this game fell off. Like this game is not like it was so hyped, and then no one's really playing.
Yeah,
it
no
now.
one's playing it.
But it's just
anymore.
because on the competitive side, fusions were just too broken.
Were they?
Like we even fought one online where it was just like a fusion person had like a whole extra health bar.
That's right.
And it's like if you're evenly matched, you just lose every time. And so I think that meta just and other things about like the fighting style and stuff like that. I think the game just died off. I don't really know if there's a scene or anything like that. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Just for what it was.
Yep.
Had a good time for what it was. Next, I do think is pretty.
Oh, this one is definitely iconic.
Nice.
No.
Nice. Nice. I don't want to keep saying nice, but nice. Oh, you were a gamer for like a half a second. You predicted the game. That's your.
I don't trust it.
That's what I was thinking too.
Jacob introduced this to me, and he wanted me to. I think you had already started seeing some of the
I saw a
rage
short of
baiting
it.
that you were doing.
Yeah.
And you wanted me so bad to get on my bad side, like totally to rage out at this game. And this game brought some things out in me that I didn't, to be honest.
There was the Level Devil and Level Devil and we've already figured out actually the creator is working on Level Devil Is.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about that.
We're gonna be going back to that when it finishes, but the annoying thing about it is there's like no actual game; it's a website, and so every time it deletes your freaking progress.
Yeah, every time. So when we got Level Devil Jacob had to go play the entire game to get to the point so I could play Level Devil
And so now when Level Devil Is comes out, I have to play Level Devil and Level Devil And again, it's not that it's hard; it's just annoying.
It's annoying. It's super annoying.
Yeah.
And to record while being annoyed at the same time, that's why it's iconic.
Yeah.
Is because it just brings out a rage, the worst in you.
But I just think again, just another iconic moment of just us and
to be honest, I want to see if you actually beat the devil.
Right, what happens? I don't know, because I think in the end of Level Devil you escape.
You do, yeah.
So
you
I don't really know.
Well, in the end of the first one, you don't escape.
Yeah, first one he teases you.
He teases you.
And Level Devil you actually escape, and then Level Devil Is I don't know how he's gonna end it or how you even end up back in it. I don't know. But
maybe
cool
the actual escape was not an actual escape.
Right. All right, and then now Lunistus. There were just so many others like that where it was just like, his pants don't need a belt, they stay up for respect to him. Stuff like that. And I was crying reading
it's
those.
like the Chuck Norris jokes.
Yeah. No, wait, sorry. I said yeah, but I don't actually know what that is. Chuck Norris jokes?
You don't know what Chuck Norris jokes are?
I know of
like
Chuck
when Chuck
Norris
does push-ups, though he doesn't do push-up, he pushes the world down.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. Remember that one?
Yes, this game was definitely felt like, what is that game? It's one of the Sonic games I played. It reminded me a lot of that because I'd never heard of this until you brought it up. This game is one of those that it's a platformer. You're going through collecting all these.
I think I just finished Skyward Sword.
Yeah, you had just finished Skyward Sword, and the graphics on it I thought were very interesting. It's
it was
very.
Like an old
it looked like
PS2 game or
they
something.
like tried to make it a retro almost.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was really, really fun trying to get like the S ranks and stuff like that. I do remember.
It was a very short series, actually.
Yeah,
it was one of the
too.
shorter series that we have.
And it was a game that I remember playing. What is it called? Like it was just for to fill in the space again after finishing a big series, and one I had on my list for a while because one of my friends just gifted me that game.
Right.
And so I was like, oh, let me play it and actually finish through it. And again, it's fun. If you like platformer games, really fun one. Once you beat the main one, you unlock a bunch of other characters.
The story was actually pretty interesting.
The story was interesting. I don't really understand. I didn't understand too much of what was
It
going
had
on.
to do something with the moon and
experiments,
and you were caught in like in a laboratory kind of
and like
situation.
some government was like making the plan. Like the letters were like starting off like so happy,
Right.
and then at the end it was getting more corrupt. Like, okay, this is
There's
all going
something
to hell.
wrong.
Yeah, something's going on.
You
So-
figure out what's happening and stuff like that. So
And there was maybe honorable mention though, like
to be honest,
or maybe meh. Like the
it was not one of my favorites.
It-
I will say that.
it just existed. It just is
yeah, I
I-
would say probably meh.
meh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I would say if I
Because
really would have.
I got bored with it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair. I would definitely say, game wise, it was fun, but I would definitely say, if anything, like if this did go to Meh, it probably would be like the top of Meh.
Yes, I agree with that statement.
Yeah. Celeste.
Hey, you found it.
Num nums. It's what Joy calls the num nums.
Joy, you mean favors?
No, Joy.
Joy doesn't call anything nom noms.
Are you serious?
Yeah?
Bro, she says it all the time.
No, she doesn't.
She goes, oh, they're num nums.
No, she does not.
Bro, I will call her right now.
Do it.
Slap bet.
Do it.
If Joy's ever said num nums,
No, as like a constant phrase. I mean, I'm sure she said nom noms a couple of times. I'm not saying that it's not a.
I'm calling her right now. Slap it.
Fine.
I will ask Joy. Do you use the phrase num nums?
No. Do you use the phrase num noms all the time?
What the? First off, at the very first time I said, I said num nums like Joy, and you said no.
No, Joy doesn't do that.
She does that.
I can't guarantee that she has never done that. What I'm saying is that
I'm not saying, but it's not like a one-time thing. I wouldn't have made that a thing if it wasn't a thing she always does.
No.
Bro.
I can't believe you're actually calling her.
Hey, Joy.
What's up?
Hey, I got a question for you. We're recording in the Gamecast right now. Do you use the phrase like num nums when you're like saying something's good? Like, ooh, they're num nums? Yes, right?
Sometimes, yes, I do.
Thank you. Steven was saying you don't do that.
No, she doesn't.
You do that like all the time,
No,
don't you?
she doesn't. It's not all the time.
Quite often, yes, but I may not do it around him often.
Oh, dude, that's a lie. I only see you guys when you're together. What are you talking about?
No, she has never done
When
that.
do I hang out with Joy by myself?
I don't.
Okay, then.
It doesn't happen.
I know that.
Very often.
That's just your husband not listening. I thank you. I was going crazy. Eddie, we're gonna get back to the episode. I just had to. Oh, I get to slap your husband. You want to hear this? Iconic?
I would say iconic because
Yeah.
this. So just like how Level Devil was for me,
Yeah,
this
it
was
brought
for
the
you.
worst out of me.
It brought the worst out of you, and I rage baited you so much.
Oh
in
my
it.
gosh. This is another game too that everyone's like, there's more, and I'm just like,
No,
great. So glad for you guys. What again? Like the messenger, maybe we'll go back and finish it. But I remember I was glad to be done with it. I had fun, had my moments, but I was just like all those B sides, and then I found out there was C sides and stuff to make it even harder. And I was like, ugh.
It's like nope,
I'm
no, I'm good.
But yeah. I get there might be more. There might be way more to it, but I was good. The
But
story
I also
of it-
believe that this game was what helped you to get through Hollow Knight so much better.
True. I
This
agree with
gave
that.
you the skills to get through Hollow Knight as quickly as you did. I personally.
I think so.
So-
I definitely think, the learning the style, being patient, things like that.
Mhm.
It had some cool moments in the story and stuff like that. I remember we had some funny moments. This is again another series. where we
Mr.
started
Oshiro
doing
was my
shorts.
favorite for sure.
You learning your wife says num nums.
Oh, that's yes.
Was funny. Again, good moments.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I would even say like this is another one I think you could put here and here.
Oh yeah.
Like I would.
You'd never play it again.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm done. Like I'm satisfied with it.
Yep.
I've ran my course with it, and again, if Gamecast were to blow up, and then people were to go back and see that series, and like really want us to go back, I wouldn't mind years down the line being like,
Mhm.
okay, yeah, let's revisit it, let's
Yeah.
go back, whatever. But if that never happens, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah.
However,
This next
there is
game.
a short.
Oh,
You should find out about it. That if it gets 1,000 likes, someone has to play Dark Souls.
No, don't remind them of that.
So I'm just saying. y'all should go do that if you made it this far in the video. But yeah, other than that, fun stuff. But yeah, anyway, this one was an interesting one if you want to start off.
Yeah, this next game was a childhood favorite. That thing, if it slams down on your car, actually blows you up. Wow. How? I thought I hit that ramp straight on. You done?
Yeah.
I think I am because I've made my point.
It came out on the Dreamcast. I remember playing it. I absolutely loved it, and I wanted to go and beat it again. I don't know if I beat it or if I had my brother beat it. I can't remember what it was, but I do remember.
You actually did beat it?
I think my brother did. I
Okay.
don't think I ever did. And so I wanted to go back and just relive my childhood with this game, and I think I did that in the first episode.
So true.
and so we made it. I don't even know how many episodes we did it, but it got so dry.
10.
And 10 episodes.
By the 10th episode, I think you can even hear my voice. I'm like, oh my God, Steven, please.
Yeah, it was just, it's one of those that if I want to go play this on my own, I might do, but I would never play it again on this episode. On the
It's like,
Gamecast.
again, like I think you answered it perfectly. If we had made it a one-off, you would have been like, I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
We decided to make it into a series because again, this was at the time where we were trying to figure out like, oh, let's my game, your game, my game, your game. And we were trying to figure out, I think you had just finished Messenger.
Mhm.
And we were like, okay, so what's going to be your game? I got Celeste going on right now. What are you going to do? And you're like, man, I don't know what I want to play. And some of the games you were suggesting were like these big AAA games. And we're like,
do we
maybe
really want to
let's
start that?
wait for that right now because it's going to be like 100 parts. Like those games are intense.
Yeah.
Is there anything else or maybe an old game you used to play? And you're like, oh, I do remember this one game. And then we found it. I found a Sega Genesis, right?
The
What's
Sega
that?
Dreamcast.
Sega Dreamcast. And I found it and we were playing it. We're like, let's just go into that. And again, after a couple episodes, we're like, all right, we're good.
We're good.
So,
so I would definitely put it in the I'm glad we're not playing this anymore.
yeah, I'd say so.
Because
I don't think there's really
from an
anything
icon for
iconic.
anything iconic, but I don't remember any of the conversations ever.
We had some funny shorts into
There
it.
was some funny things.
I made
about
like
it,
a
but-
toy 9/11 joke.
Yeah. There was
things
a
of that
Godzilla
nature.
bunny that was really funny.
Yeah, there are good moments in it, but again, I'm glad we're not playing this
Yeah,
anymore.
I'm definitely glad we're not playing this.
Next one, I had a lot of fun with this. This is another so Manlink. I'd say this is iconic. I think the randomizer was really good. Thing like it's just straight winners.
You gotta put the hover boots. Oh no!
So funny on so many levels. You get why it's so funny too, right? That's so funny on so many levels. Oh my God. Being able to mweep. We just said about the fact that stepping on mweep.
All right, if you're watching this now, I'm gonna have Jacob throw in that short into so that way you can have reference.
Surprised it hasn't changed the Ruby pickup sound.
Maybe that's one thing that they kept the same. Does it all randomize every sound?
Thought
Because your running is still the same.
that would be. I think that's just out of grace. I think anyone that has like mweep would just be mweep, 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 mweep. Like they would actually go insane.
That would be awesome.
I think they did that on purpose. Just so no one goes insane. Oh my gosh.
That's so funny.
That's so hilarious. That couldn't be any better.
To be honest, I was not impressed.
Really?
Yes.
We did have it on easy.
Yeah, it was on easy, and there was a point where we got stuck.
Yes.
And we couldn't progress because we had no idea what to do.
But it was because I completely forgot. I remember the only reason we got stuck was because I forgot how the songs worked.
Mm.
And I was thinking we were missing something and we weren't.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't remember why, but I remember I had just in my head misunderstood how songs worked. And I was upset that we basically had to go through the entire game.
Right.
Like the whole point of it was supposed to be a quick series where hopefully we could skip a couple dungeons, and we ended up having to go through the whole
Yeah,
entire
we had
game
to play the
anyway
entire game to front
because of the way the
But the randomizer, I will admit, was cool. I had never seen a randomizer before, so this is my first
beginning part
randomizer.
was cool. I also do again the mweep.
Wait, that was a pretty good one.
But then I guess at least so if I think it's iconic, probably pretty solid stuff.
I would say it's pretty solid stuff, and the reason is because Manlink versus Linkman is. I don't know. I felt like we stole from that.
Oh, 100%. Because we were like, oh, we got to bring Linkman back.
Yeah.
But then we were like, it's a randomizer, so let's be backwards about it. So we did Manlink.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say pretty solid stuff because there was a good commentary going back and forth.
Yeah,
we
had great moments with the randomizers. The freezing bit I thought was really funny when it's like, oh, you beat the boss, you're a fool, and you're like, huh? And I'm like, you ready? And I get frozen. So yeah, some pretty good stuff there. All right, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care about your opinion. It's like it's not interesting. It's not fun. It's just annoying. And she does mechanics that all the time. Can you attack? I need a second.
That's apparent.
Oh my god. Okay. It's the first time I ever threw the controller on Gamecast. I don't normally do that, by the way. I know I get angry. I don't ever throw controllers. No, I know you feel the same way, right?
So yeah, this game was, the storyline was okay.
Oh,
it was hard to get through certain
The characters ruined it for me so much.
Yes, you're right.
The whole like it'd be a serious moment, and then Hinako's like, "But do you remember Space Wars?" It's like, hello, zombie man.
Right. So I'm wondering if we were able to play this in the original Japanese and be able to understand the Japanese, if it would be different.
But I still think it'd be subtitled the same way.
The problem is the reason I say that is in translation.
I really don't think it was a translation.
You don't think it was a translational issue?
No, because it like
I'm trying to fight for this game.
I'll fight you. I really don't think it was a translation issue because at this point with anime and everything, we've gotten pretty down at subbing that kind of stuff. True. And it would be the occasional of like, oh, the attic versus her saying go over to the attic or something like that. Like, I really don't think the story would have changed that dramatically. And even still, it wouldn't be able to change the whole fact that she'd have to have a whole sentence of her mentioning about, the Space Wars or the dude and the jealous girl's like secret love affair or whatever, the garbage. And we ended up like, you're forced to get a single ending. And to find out you're going crazy because of these pills you're taking, and you're just been murdering people.
Yep. By the way, spoiler alert.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Sorry, it's a new game. Sorry, it's fun spoilers, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm upset a little bit because the reason why I'm so angry at this game is because we started a tradition with October that we wanted to do a spooky cast. We wanted to play horror games for that and be spooky. And we started off with this disappointment.
Yeah, it really
one of those,
wasn't
that scary.
I was hoping that there would be jump scares.
There was a little bit.
There was only one that got you.
No, there's a couple that got me. I think there was only one that got you.
To be honest, I don't remember getting jump scared.
No,
but if you remember that,
you said like that one got me.
Okay.
Like I was running into a hall, and then this thing, like it wasn't a hall, it was like outside, and out of nowhere, this thing like jumped into okay, that one got me a little bit. Like you even mentioned it. But
when
past that,
when it comes to horror games, I'm thinking you should be getting a jump
On
scare
edge.
every episode at least once.
Yeah, just be on edge. Like maybe if I was by myself, especially like during the mannequin part.
Yeah,
and like they were
this
appearing
game
in the
really
school.
reminded me of is the Saw movies. I don't know if you've ever seen any of those.
Yeah, especially some of those scenes.
There was it's that type of horror, and I'm not really into that type of horror.
Yeah, it was more of a suspense. And again, like what you have to do to get all the other endings just to play through that. And I really
you had to
didn't
play
like the
5 different times to really get to the true ending.
Yeah, again, I'm glad it did it. There were funny moments. I do remember us looking up the definition of stupid.
Oh yeah,
because we were arguing if there's such thing as a stupid question. Again, there were moments that the first time I ever got so angry, I threw the controller.
That's right, you threw the remote at this.
Yeah, because of the fighting.
How
sounds
ridiculous
like that.
the fighting style was.
There were cool stuff doing those. I mean, we're doing it now with this, but I feel like we have to finish it with like those hour-long episodes stuff because we really wanted to get through it. Yeah. It was rough. And I think honestly, if we're being honest with ourselves, the reason why we chose it was because it was a new game. We wanted to be spooky, and we were hoping that it would catch people's attention because it's a new game out right now. And I think
it fell flat, to be honest.
Your thumbnails were really good.
Yes,
I like your thumbnails.
I enjoyed doing the thumbnails for these. All of them were very good. In my opinion, Jacob liked them as well. So that really boosted my confidence with making the thumbnails.
Your shallow ego with that.
Yeah, exactly.
And then next, so now we're at the main 3 series. We finished one of these. We're about to finish the other, and we haven't finished the other ones. But I think we know enough at this point that we can probably rate how it's going to go. With I think us disagreeing on one. But I'd say in Hollow Knight, but each time I come here, it gets a little harder.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this one.
Take them all out, dude. Oh, you hit him. Oh, he came back! So there is, you can't hit him.
But can he die?
I don't know.
Iconic. Yeah. I mean, it has to be. We have a short on there that has 145,000
Yes, I would have
views.
to say it's definitely
I mean,
iconic because of the fact that this game was really the. How do I want to say this?
I mean, the Silk Song jokes. I mean,
oh, that was so good. Yeah, because I went and started playing Silk Song.
Yeah.
Because he was playing this. I wanted to play this, but I also wanted to play like this style of game.
and I was looking so forward to getting on Silk Song, and then he played Silk Song
well,
already,
you
and I was
the game
like,
up so much. I went and played it.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed playing it. And so I
But
would
it
bring
ruined Hollow Knight for
ruined
me.
it a little bit for you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say much,
yeah.
but
But I mean, again, I don't know where this is falling in because again, we're going to try to air this once we hit 200 subscribers, which we're at the time of recording. If I'm being honest, we're preemptively doing this, but we're pretty sure we're going to hit it. So we're thanking you guys.
Thank you.
But in the time of this, again, we've already finished Hollow Knight. The episodes are already out, posted and everything. So, but yeah, I would say that there is still more for us to go do. Technically, the Colosseum and all that, or not Colosseum, but like the boss rushes, things like that.
The
I was deciding if I'm going to do that on my
any
own
of
or not.
the parkour stuff. There's
Hopefully, we're done with that.
No, there's another parkour one that you haven't seen yet.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a video on it. It's like, oh, James gonna hate life.
Okay, but I saw a video like that too. Again, where they were using like the blast to move. I think that was a modded thing.
You think so?
I don't think it was
Okay.
legit. I prayed. I'm never doing that. The Saw thing took it out of me. I straight up.
The reason I
lost it.
say that is because I remember in Silk Song there was like 3 or 4 parkour courses that you had to do. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking that's the same with Hollow Knight. We just
We'll
never
see.
found it.
We'll see. I mean, again, there is that whole area that apparently that Josh was telling me I missed because this is one of Josh's favorites.
Yep.
And this at least was a load off my shoulders because I was told to play this game for so long, and now that I finally did, it makes me excited for a Silk Song after a little bit of a break.
Silk Song is a great game, and I
Yeah.
highly recommend we do that because I think you'll enjoy it a lot.
I'm sure. I'm looking forward to it. Now we're at Halo Combat Evolved. Just jumps off into death.
Oh, hello. I'll let them fight it out for a second. Take a drink of my energy drink.
I guess I didn't have time for that.
One of my favorite games from my past. For sure.
Would you say favorite game of all time?
Not quite. I would say my favorite game of all time was actually one that you would probably hate playing. Is called Age of Empires 2.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of those kind of games.
I love RTS games.
I get so bored of those kind of games. I see the appeal. I just don't think I'm made for it.
Yeah, no worries. But when it comes to like first person shooter, absolutely. This is my all-time favorite first person shooter.
Yeah.
And I am glad that we were able to pull it up and put it on the Gamecast. I get to go through it,
Share
and
it.
relive it, share my feelings about it with all you guys. And
I dropped one of those classics underwear jokes.
oh yes, yeah, you got me on that. I was
that
so mad at
short
you.
blew up a little bit on TikTok, and everyone was like, Game Grumps? I'm like, shut up, listen. It
Listen,
was just funny.
This one has also been allowed me to get better at my own commentary while playing the game, for sure. And so
I can see that. And also myself too, of like, even when I'm not playing, to still be good in commentary.
Right. The gameplay itself, I mean, it is over a 22-year-old game or something like that now.
We're playing the updated one, and I think it's getting updated again.
Yes. I'm not 100% certain, but yes, I think I did hear that they're trying to redo it, or at least I don't know if it's an update or if they're actually going to try to redo the whole entire game.
Yeah.
And the anyway, I absolutely love this game. It's one of my favorites. Playing through it, I think is there are definitely some times where, especially having to die and redo it, die and redo it, die and redo it.
The checkpoint system can kind of suck, especially like
yes.
when I remember in one when you're outside and like at checkpoints you with like no shield and a single health, and it's like, oh my gosh, I have to start every checkpoint running for my life. And I think we almost were like, do I just restart the level because the checkpoint was just so bad?
Yeah.
We ended up doing it, but it was rough.
Yeah, there was a couple of episodes where it was like, oh, I felt this was dry.
I do think
because of that.
I do think going back, like, well, because we're doing the challenge where you do it in legendary. That was another thing. You were trying to complete it in legendary.
Yeah, I had never beaten it on legendary single solo. So
yeah, I do think if we were to, I would say this series right now is an honorable mention. I do think it might be pretty solid stuff had we done a split screen.
You mean like a co-op?
Yeah, I think it would have been better for the show.
You know what? That actually brings up something that we can do after we finish this series. There is a versus. And I think if me and you just would
destroy me,
no,
I hope
because you play COD so much. I think if you just get the basics down, I think you would
play
annihilate
COD that much.
You
I really
do with your brother.
I haven't in a while. It's because he's super into it. I just want to play with him. That my brother Chris. Shout out to him. All the way in South Carolina.
Halo has a versus option.
True.
So I think it would be fun to do a one-off for that.
We could, and just we get absolutely destroyed. We could try. But honestly, I'm more comfortable with PC. It'd be weird trying to get on the controller and doing that. We'll have to see. But I'd say at least for, I don't know how do you feel about it? I think honorable mention.
I was going to put it in pretty solid stuff. Definitely not iconic. Yes, the game is iconic in itself, but I don't think the series that we have presented is iconic. So
you know what? This will be one of the moments like how you can end an episode. Well, I'll listen to you.
Okay. Well, thank you. It's the first time he actually admitted to listening to me.
Here's where I think we're going to disagree.
Okay.
Because I remember you telling me something about this. So Sea of Stars.
I thought you said you wanted to turn on the crystals.
Oh, was there a crystal?
Up there.
We weren't going to get past it without even launching of this.
Solar ball.
Solar beam ball.
Sunball. Sunball. Can't really think of my own moves.
Solar beam ball.
Sunbeam ball. La, la. Sounds like some chant.
Yeah. I think both of us have been loving this game. The idea of a co-op RPG is so cool.
Yes.
And we have some crazy iconic moments with this. However, I know the viewership on it was kind of like bumming us out a little bit. And then also like, I think because of the way before we started like focusing on one series at a time, which is one of the reasons, Hollow Knight was one of the reasons why we did this. Cause we keep going back and we're like, what is happening?
Right.
You were even bringing us to be like, this game's getting kind of old. But I think if once we go back to this game and we focus solely on it, I think it will at least be pretty solid stuff.
You think so?
I mean, the moments we have, the high fives, Garl. I mean, there are so many iconic moments, I think, in this series that we've had with this game. The Sunbeam Ball.
That was a pretty funny episode. I will give you that. The Sunbeam Ball. There are things about this game I will say
Carl sounded like a
great.
smoker.
However, I am getting like how you felt with what was that game?
Toy Commander?
Toy Commander. Not Toy Commander. Drawing a blank right now.
I mean, they're all right there.
Yeah, I'm looking at them and I was trying to go through as like we just spent the last hour talking about all these games and you know what? Yeah, I guess it is like kind of like Toy Commander where the combat it was one of the combat
Under Hero,
where you felt the combat was getting stale. I feel the same way about this game.
Right, like just kind of doing the same thing. Luckily, though, at least with this one, the combat in this one, because I like that part where I will say the commentary for our combat gets hard because it's a double-edged sword. It's fun that we can both sit there and strategize how we want to attack this RPG situation. But at the same time, like I mentioned before with Under Hero, once you fight that one enemy already, it's kind of like, okay, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's just, do we have MP enough to do the Sun Ball or...
And
or
just
the
like
Moonsword,
where
whatever.
It Takes Two did the combat, like it would just constantly changing. The combat in this is very much the same.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It does kind of get... but again, I do feel like as we continue on more and more, it will get
better,
more interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will not allow you to put in the iconic stuff, but you can put it wherever else you want.
Yeah, I also think I also think it'd be weird to call something iconic when we haven't even finished it yet.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, we don't even know how many more episodes we have of this game. It's very possible that it could end up in the iconic game section. I'm not sure it's there yet, to be honest.
I don't think so either. It'd have to do a lot, I think, to get there. I think it has really good moments. That's why I'd say it's probably pretty solid stuff. But I don't think it is iconic by any means. I would say everything we put into the iconic, if you want to be like, I'm a Gamecast fan, you should go watch.
Yes.
Even the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, just because of the jokes and things that are there.
Yeah,
like that'd be the one you could probably
It'd be
skip.
one of those that I'd want to put in maybe like my ear pod and I'm going to go do something else.
Right. Like just sit and
don't
listen.
sit down to watch it. Sit down to listen to it.
Yeah, the Mystery Dungeon one. I'd agree. Yeah, but if you were to skip any of the iconic ones, probably that one.
Yeah.
But I would definitely say Hollow Knight, Celeste, Level Devil, Under Hero, Messenger, Takes Two, Skyward Sword, and Pokemon Stadium 2 are all ones that I'm just like, we did good that day.
We did good that day. We definitely
we delivered.
Had fun with those games.
That too. In regards to pretty solid stuff, I would say especially for the one-off sections of it, is the series, the ones that we put there in the series, I would say are solid series. But the ones that we put in like the one-offs are like banger one-offs.
Yes.
They're really, really good one-offs. Honorable mentions, same kind of thing. Like any series there are just kind of like whatever. One-offs were just decent one-offs. Just they probably had like a good moment in them. The series and one-off was just kind of like
they very
happened,
memorable.
but they weren't memorable.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we're not playing anymore. Any of these that you watch, if you enjoy it, we're happy. It probably, the reason why I played there is because as we were recording it and the editing process was just all dull.
Yeah, I agree. So glad we're not playing any of those games anymore.
Very glad. Again, with the weird exception to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah,
and
that's a weird one. So
I probably would throw Celeste
but as
in
the
there.
Gamecast, it definitely shouldn't be played here on the Gamecast anymore.
Yeah, for sure. Now, with that being said, I do have a question to ask you, Steven. I don't know if you've been thinking about it. What is your favorite and least favorite series on here?
So my personal favorite series has been Halo. And the reason
It's
is
been Halo, okay.
Yes, and the reason is I've been able to actually play it. It's allowed me to improve my own ability to converse while playing the game at the same time. And the way I've lived my life is if anything has been improved, I view that as a positive. Whereas like, for instance, in the Messenger, I never improved. I got stuck.
I disagree with that.
I never unmastered that move. And I felt like
But
that
you
was
still beat the game.
I
That's
still
something-
beat the
that's
game. Yeah,
something to-
I'm going to do that with several other more games and stuff like that. So when it comes to learning and progressing and stuff like that, I
mean, you did get better. Like, there's no shot you would have been able to beat the final boss if you didn't get better.
well, I'm not talking. Again, this is more of beyond just gameplay.
Okay.
This is me personally. Halo has allowed me to improve myself, be able to have a conversation more so than I have been in the past, and stuff like that. So, with regards to becoming a better co-host, I think Halo has been that for me.
Okay. So then, what's your least favorite?
Least favorite game.
I'm trying to think of my favorite.
Trying to think right now what my probably Level Devil, to be honest.
Really? Well, so not game, but series.
Series. Okay.
Yeah.
So
like I feel like it'd be weird to put Level Devil there because
True.
like it still was a really good series.
It's a good series, and it definitely.
Unless you didn't enjoy that.
No. It was one of those that it was good, okay. Now that I have a better understanding of what you mean by least favorite series, you know what?
You just throw like a straw. You're just like,
Throw a dart at it.
Yeah.
Throw a dart at it.
No. You're just like, there's this time where I wasn't on the show from there to there.
Well, since you brought that up,
Super Mario,
Super Mario,
Link to the Past,
Kirby.
So damn, are they good? What are you gonna say?
Maybe the Impossible Quiz.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
that's fair.
It was interesting. I might have enjoyed it better had I don't know, I wasn't being recorded.
Yeah.
So
just like it was just a fun little joke thing, but like trying to make a whole bit out of it, it was just kind of like
it was difficult to get myself to
enjoy
it and be able to be a good co-host.
I see. Okay, that's fair. Now my turn. What was my favorite series to do? Well, that's hard. When I think of like the ones that I had like the most fun in,
Mhm.
I'm like looking at Pokemon Stadium.
Okay.
It Takes Two. I remember I was excited to get to the end of It Takes Two, like to play something else.
Yep.
But I do remember always being curious what was going to happen next.
Mhm. The story was definitely like very good.
I guess if I really had to choose, I mean, I love Zelda, so I mean, the randomizer was really fun for me to do. I liked doing that, just being able to just flex on Ocarina a little bit. But I guess probably my favorite series to have done so far probably would have been either Hollow Knight or Skyward Sword.
Okay.
Just because I remember when it was that time, especially when we were waiting, when it was that time to record it, I was excited because I get to play it again.
Yeah.
Definitely Skyward Sword because it was. I'll just say that. I'll probably say right now of every series we did, my favorite one to probably record was play Skyward Sword.
Okay.
That was just fun to play, sit back, mess with those controls, be Link, and the idea of I remember even saying this, like if they made like a virtual reality of that, like actually being able to be Link and all that stuff, since half the combat was already designed on doing directional kinds of swings and stuff like that, that would have been fun. My least favorite, it's hard to choose between either Silent Hill F or Toy Commander. Just because of I just remember being so bored.
Okay.
Toy Commander, I remember I had some moments where it's just like, ugh.
I can see that.
But Silent Hill F, even though I was the one playing it, I was so glad when it was over. I was so glad just because I was just so fed up with it.
Yeah.
So probably, I'll probably just say Silent Hill F was probably my least favorite. Well, yeah. Well, with that, this has been an insanely long video. I did not think it was going to take this long, but I guess we had a lot to say about each series.
Well,
but I'm honestly,
we had 42 video or games that we had to go through.
Yeah.
So,
but if you made it this long, thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Again, just thank you for 200 subscribers. We really appreciate it, guys. And above all else, we just want to say we're looking forward to doing more, growing more, and yeah. We hope you enjoy, and we will see you until next time. Bye.